Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Hey, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what it be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Hey, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
All right, guys. Good morning. Holy crap. All right, my bad. I didn't want to be chewing on the mic. Good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Tuesday. Almost forgot the day of the week. What's good, everybody? Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. Happy freaking Monday. We're back at it like we never left. Good morning. How's everyone feeling, man? Good morning. How's everyone's Monday? Everyone had a great Monday or what? I know some of you guys were dragging y'all's feet. But like I said, we're back at it. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Del Mix in the building. Mr. Sheridan. JoJo Dancer. Good morning. Will. Mr. 843, smash that like button. Chevy Rides, good morning. Chew on the mic as well. Come on, bro. You guys know. All right, here we go. Here y'all go. Torta Tuesday, Rob the Beer Test. Good morning. Junkie in the building, what's good? James, Gino, what's up? Stone Cold Dawn. Tito Kicks, Mr. 843, Jinx, re-up. Why am I seeing the number pairs and not non-number pairs on those awake fives? Man, honestly, I'm done talking about that. Even on Twitter, bro. People just, I asked a simple question, bro. Like, when people are just making it seem like, it's like, I don't know, everyone's just a bunch of hypebeasts and just, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the shoe. Like, whatever. So on my mind, what up? Chris Montgomery, J Bays, Adrian, Cushy Souls, Jinx, what's good? Shane, Marcus, Scene Lover. Teras is might get those Air Max 1000s. GG's MVP, too legit in the building. What's good? Lifestyle, Orlando, Keith, Hype in the building. Hype Ninjas in the building. What's good? RPK, Firefleet, AB. What's good? Jerry, Hook, Chase, Chris Montgomery. What up, Chef? Julio, J Bays, Adrian. What's up? Good morning. Oos in the building. What's good? We here. Good morning. Lewis, Awake Fives are over. What's next? I mean, we got shatter backboards, and dude, I think those Air Force Ones off whites, man. Listen, dude, they're doing a huge push. There's official images out for the Air Force Ones. They're pushing a lot official images now for the undefeated Air Jordan 4s. And obviously we got shattered this Saturday. I didn't really see if there was going to be EA this morning. I think it's just going to be first come first serve. I don't think they're going to do EA for shattereds because the amount of pairs is 101,000 pairs on the Nike sneakers app dropping for shattereds. So I think shatter backboard should be an easy cop this Saturday. Junkie, what up? Overboard in the building. Cooley in the building. Oscar, Pat, Gooseby, what's popping? What's good? Jerry in the building. What's good? Welcome to smash that like button. Yeah, make sure to hit that like button on the way in. Allie, what up? Oscar, Murd, Mills, Big Papi in the building. What's good? Vin in the building. What's good? Good morning. David, what's good? Good morning. What up? Chosen one in the building. What's good? Shane, I say it every day, and I'm gonna keep it saying it. I'm ready for the fall weather. Yeah, I'm not gonna see fall weather for a while, dude. Like, I'm almost jealous that you get to see. I don't know where you're from, but hey, man, listen, if you could get if you have fall weather early, you're very, very lucky, because that is one thing that I'm going to miss about the Pacific Northwest is the fall weather. Fortunately, I'm not going to get that out here in Vegas, so until like November. Captain Butta in the building, what's good? Little Black in the building, what up, dude? Kosher Lab in the building, what's good? I am Kosher in the building, what's good? Bluebird, Town Legend, good morning. Skinner, good morning. My hit list here is Travis Fragments and Chicago Lows. Facts, dude. The Famous, what up? Brian in the building, what's good? I know those Air Max 1000s. What's the stock? Dude, 90 pairs. Supposedly 99 pairs on these Air Max 1000s. Yeah, I don't listen, I don't make up the rules. I don't make up the rules, bro. Okay, 100 pairs. What up, Dougie? What's good, dude? Good morning, Rap. You are mad committed. You mad at back at it at the crib all the time, dude. Do this every day. Think of going to Vegas in October when it cools down, Nick Mooney. Yeah, if you want to. I got both the Wake 5s yesterday. There you go. Congratulations. And please update me whenever your guys' Awake 5s end up getting shipped out. I'm assuming they probably will take within a week for them to ship out, maybe a week or two. If you end up hitting on the Wakes, I've been waiting too long. I think it's time to crash out and grab my Undefeateds, Nation said. All right, so like I said, dude, I'm telling you guys, they're having the big push on these Undefeated. So let me show it here real quick. Mike Garcia for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mike Garcia. Thank you so much. All right, appreciate it. Thank you so much. YouTubers only ones going to trying to push the ugly shoes. Y'all know it's whack, only hyping it up because all y'all got seated. Come on. I mean, listen, dude, at the end of the day, like, I mean, it was nice of them to do that for me. I was not expecting it, honestly. And I gave my honest thoughts. And I've said this before, even though the shoe got seated to me, me personally would not pay $180 for the shoe. But at the end of the day, like, you know, it's nice to receive something like this and you know, review it to the ones that are interested. It is very unfortunate that the stock numbers are low, but like I said, that is not my control. All right, that's not my control. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a content creator, like, I don't be like in people's DMs be like, can you send me this? No, this was handed to me. Like, what do you want? What do you expect? You know what I mean? Like, you could call me whack or anything like that, but if Nike hands you, you know, a pair, you know, because you're doing content on social media, I mean, you ain't gonna deny it. So, I mean, I was very fortunate, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm gonna put out my review out there to the ones that actually have the questions, because I've been getting a lot of questions with that shoe for like the past couple days. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gonna get a free pair from Nike or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. The wakes were backdoored. I doubt the stock numbers were right. You were selling them on what they were selling on Whatnot last night. Yeah, for sure, keeping exactly, dude. It is what it is, man. You feel me? I mean, I know people tend to say that a whole lot. It's like, oh, it's whack because you content creators is just move around, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Do they have some Air Max 1000s in different colors? Yeah, they have the black colorway dropping. They have the black colorway specifically dropping on the Zellerfeld website, and that's at 10 a.m. PST. It's interesting because they have the black colorway dropping on their website, exclusively on the website. I just honestly don't understand why the stock numbers are so low on them. Like I said, I mean, there's people out there that want them, and then it's like they have to make the stock numbers low, probably because they're trying to create like hype and demand, which makes sense because we could possibly see this moving forward. I'm not sure. So, Rap, for those worth $180, that's a lot. I mean, it is. I would say the shoe is definitely overpriced, man. I would say the shoe is definitely overpriced. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion. So, morning, Rap. I have a big interview this afternoon with BMW. Send some positive vibes. There you go, J Million. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Waking up drinking H8 Gatorade in the AM, Yo-Yo Sosa says. My Undefeated's finally shipped last night and come in on Friday. What way to end the week. There you go. Love to see it. Undefeated 4 is dropping 28. Supposedly EA, it's going to be 4. I'll be here all day with you guys. Whether or not if it's EA or if it gets loaded up. But the Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds are loaded up in the back end. They're just not loaded up on Sneakers app yet. So we're expecting exclusive access with the shoe. Today is my son's full day of preschool. And today I'm gonna cry, but excited at the same time. Imani says, "Hey man, listen, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I could definitely relate. How is the shoe overpriced if it's extremely durable? I mean, you know what I mean? It is what it like. I feel like for like an all 3D printed shoe, I mean, the durability is there, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like this is at least $140 shoe. In my personal opinion, 180 is pretty steep. I mean, you're going to be paying 190. You feel me? But like, I've been wearing this every day ever since I've gotten them. Like, you see that how dirty they are in the bottom already? I've been wearing this every single day. Been going to the gym and all that stuff, and they're really good. Like, I like them a lot. I would say comfortability is 10 out of 10. For sure. I would say the only con that I have with this shoe is that like your feet are just not gonna be breathing out of this shoe. It's just not. I live in Vegas. Maybe that's the reason why, because it's so hot out here. But the thing is, dude, like, there's no breathability in this shoe. Like, there's really not. There's like maybe on the top of the sneaker right here, but other than that, it's an entire upper that is like a foam. So, you know what I mean? But like, overall comfortability is 10 out of 10. Readability, I would say maybe like a 3 out of 10. But that's just me being honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Cleveland, what up, dude? Good morning. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I got ugly Nike handed me and you didn't. Great response. I'm just saying, let's be honest here. Dude, I am being honest. Like, I don't know what else to say, dude. Like, you feel me? Like, they handed me the shoe. I didn't ask for it. You feel me? Like, I don't know what else to say, dude. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what other response you want me to say to you. Like, what am I supposed to give you? Like a whole speech and stuff like that? Like, honestly, bro, like, I don't know what else to say, bro. Like, it's just a humbling feeling that Nike is actually watching the channel and stuff like that. And I mean, I guess, like, I don't know what else to say, dude. I really don't, dude. Bluebird for the 16-month re-up. Rap, it's all your fault. Shout out to the Lady Collect. Shout out to Bluebird. Thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. So, And plus, they asked me, Zellerfeld, asked me if they could, like, let everybody know, that the black pair is dropping on their site. It's just a nice little gesture. Some content creators will get shit for free, and they don't even do anything with the shoe. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you feel me? It's like, if someone's gonna gift me something, like, at least that I could do is put a review out there, give my honest opinion about it, and then maybe shout them out and stuff. So it's like, I don't know what else to say. Where are the black ones dropping at? The black pair is dropping on the Zellerfeld website. So that's where they're dropping it at, So what's up, Finesse? What's good, dude? Still, Khaled says, what up, day one? Good morning. Raph, I've been trying to tell you that Nike JB has been watching. CD says, yeah, I mean, listen, like, at the end of the day, dude, like, it's cool, but like, I haven't done a video on the shoe yet. I just been kind of wearing it. People always get mad when you making moves. Not necessarily, but like, people have their own opinions and stuff like that. It is what it is, right? People are gonna be upset or have an opinion about it, so whatever. It's the same thing with any other, like, Jordans or anything like that people get seeded certain pairs, so but anyway, let's move on real quick. What up, Trey Miner? What's good, dude? Let's talk about this real quick. Okay, like I said, Undefeated Air Jordan 4s official images. People are really pushing this out, man. Hold on, let me see. Where is shout outs to Snowbird for the 40-month re-up. Rapid, keep being great and enjoy the free stuff, Snowbird says. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here you go, guys. Man, there's so many images that I'm just like, dude, did you guys see the Gamma picture? Boy, let me tell you, them Gammas are looking good. Well, let's talk about this real quick. Yeah, let's talk about this, because this is the first thing that I saw on my feed on Twitter. And let me tell y'all something, dude. These Gammas are looking really, really good, bro. Rafi, I still haven't got my email confirmation for Undefeateds. Give them a holler for me, please, Frank the Tank says. You will, man. You will. You will, dude. But yeah, these Gammas are freaking beautiful, dude. Golly. Yeah, these are nice, dude. I don't know how people are saying like they don't like these, but these are nice, man. These Gammas are nice. Like I said, I remember when these came out, like maybe a year or two later, I ended up trading the 350 V2s, the Black Friday drop, the green stripe for these dead stock. Like, I was like, man, I was so desperate wanting Gammas, but Gammas were so freaking expensive. And man, let me tell y'all something, man. These are good, bro. These are good. These are really, really good. Double up with a possible three-piece chosen one, says Gamma 11s. They're fire, man. They do look nice, but I don't like the black shoe. Sup, Ariel? Good morning. Need one to rock and one to say that's a W trade, RPK says. Yeah, I mean, during the time, like when the Z350 V2s, the green stripes dropped, like they were going for a lot of money. They were going for like roughly around 450, almost 5. And I ended up paying resale for it. And then I was like, you know what? It was dead stock. Well, actually, it was used maybe once or twice. And then when I saw someone that I knew that had Gamma's dead stock in a size 8, I was like, bro. I was like, I've always wanted Gamma's, bro. I've always wanted Gamma's. So his was dead stock. I was like, let's do a trade. And it was a straight trade, man. So, but now, obviously, during the time, it is what it is. You feel me? Don't like all black shoes either. Firefleet sold my extra pair of Gammas for $600 last drop. Firefleet says Gamma 11s, the only 11s I need this year. Deadly Venom says. There you go. I just got my Undefeated 4 shipping confirmation last night. He says, there we go. Gammas are dog shit. Dodge Shutter says Gamma 11s, the only 11s I need this year. I mean, bro, like the Rare Air 11s, I'm not crazy on them. I feel like they're the best Rare Airs in the collection. I've been saying that. But it's just like they're supposed to drop like 5 to 6 pairs of 11s this year. Like, golly. Rafi, I picked up the Pink Awakes yesterday. They're fire in hand. Finesse says, there you go. There you go. I know there's a good amount of people that got their pairs in yesterday. And like, I honestly didn't know that all the pairs. So, you learn something every day, right? So the Awake 5s, I guess all the pairs were numbered just as to 1 to 7,000. So there wasn't specific numbers for each shoe. So I think you guys were right yesterday, or some of you guys were right, that what's it called? That there might be more than 7,000, but the pairs of them, each number is just going to be one out of 7,000. So I think they did it that way, where like possibly just like making it seem like it was a limited pair, but really it's not. So maybe, I don't know, but it just seems like there was a lot of W's out there, but I don't know. Just received shipping confirmation on my Undefeateds. 1 at 7,000 is a finesse. RX Fly Fishing says, well, I mean, at the end of the day, if people want them and, you know what I'm saying, you like them, at least, you know, you guys could just enjoy the shoes and, you know, wear them if you like them at the end of the day, because it's like the rare airs, man. That's what I just said. Like, it's like the rare airs, like whether if it's gold or silver, like I don't think it should really matter, because no one's gonna even see it. You know what I mean? It's like no one's gonna like for example, like no one's gonna see you got like 23 out of 7,000. You know what I mean? So like I think they did that for a reason. And Soul Retriever actually posted it like weeks ago before the actual drop, that all pairs were going to be 00001 out of 7,000. Trey for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Trey. Thank you so much. That was really nice of you. Shout out my boy Trey for the 5 gifted membership. If you guys got a membership from Mike Garcia and Trey, make sure you guys are saying thank you. We do appreciate that. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Someone that was asking about the Air Max 1000s, they definitely run true to size. I end up getting my size 8. I don't know if they come in half sizes, but I guess we'll have to wait and see when they do drop. But as of right now, they do run true to size. Kayla Holmes, thank you so much for the re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it. Hopefully everything is well with you and the fam. Thank you so much for stopping by and doing that re-up. Appreciate that, Kayla. Wanted shoes Awake 5s, but I'll be damn, I paid $700. Dude, it's crazy how much the prices are going for, man. Yeah, but the that ain't really always right, respectfully, Joe says. Yeah, but that's why I call pairs like that easier for pickup to make reps, Finesse says. I mean, dude, there's always going to be reps for every shoe that comes out, whether if it's numbered or not. They always find a way. You know what I'm saying? Also, chat, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when it comes down to the what's it called? Exclusive access for the Shatter backboards. We'll see if they end up doing EA for the ones at 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'm not sure if they are or not. Now they can make the shoe look limited and sell all they want, Jojo Dancer says. Yeah, but the demand is insane, man. All I'm curious about is, like, you know, if the whole situation, the whole scandal thing, I'm wondering what's going on with that. I wonder if like I said, I wonder if anybody's taking legal actions with this, but we'll see what happens. Here you guys go, man. Also, yesterday there was official images that got put out too for Eldon monitors for the Awake 5s. I believe they're probably going to do a drop overseas since we had ours here in the US. I'm wondering if they'll have some pairs allocated to the UK or EU guys out there for the pink pair. But as of right now, if anybody's asking for these 2 pairs, these are currently going to be dropping, or the blue pair is currently dropping on August 30th, so later this month. So like I said, we just gotta have to wait and see if it gets loaded up in the back end. But as of right now, the pairs that we're really waiting for are literally to get loaded up on Seekers app are the Awakes, Undefeated 4s, and I think there's like one more shoe. No, I think that's it. I think those are the 2 shoes that a lot of people are waiting for. Like Undefeated 4s, like I told you guys, if they don't load up by late next week, if they don't get loaded up by Sunday, most likely the shoe is going to be dropping and as exclusive access. I'm hoping that it doesn't. Once again, chat, I really do hope they don't drop them as an exclusive access. Once again, official images are officially loaded up for the Undefeated Air Jordan 4s. So we're gonna see it soon. I'm assuming maybe they'll have some drops overseas. That's why we have an official image. But I mean, we'll see, dude. We shall see. This is the next obviously big drop since the Wake 5s are officially over. Nigel Sylvester's drop is officially over. Now we are waiting for this shoe right here, and this shoe is supposed to drop next week Thursday. All right, next week Thursday. Okay. Need the Undefeated's finesse says, oh, I'm sure everybody in here wants them. I'm sure everybody in here wants them. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in here doubling it up on this shoe. And you obviously still have people still waiting around if they got their tracking or whatnot for this shoe. So people are still waiting. Goofy, what up, man? Good morning. Did you see it's no longer Off-White Air Force One? Rami says, I did see that. Finally got an Alma Munir email that I didn't get the Nigels from them. Took forever for that L. I need to double up on those Undefeateds, Motown says. I'm sure people want double ups. I don't really need to double up on the shoe. I don't know when I'm going to wear these shoes. I don't really have a t-shirt or anything like that really goes with this sneaker. I don't have anything. I don't have much orange. That's the thing. I don't have much orange t-shirts. So I got to find a t-shirt that could actually go with the shoe. Just wait for the pair to ship. No double up for me, CD says. No look pass on the ugly Undefeateds, G-Face says. I need a triple up for the car. G-Face, you don't like the Undefeateds? You don't like these Undefeateds? I need a double up on. What's up, collection? What up, DJ? Good morning, man. My pair finally got shipped, Lace Collector says. There you go, see? Yeah, man, listen, majority of, I feel like the rest of the pairs are going to get shipped out this week. They have to. All pairs, the rest of the pairs are going to get shipped out this week. They have to, bro. I don't know when I'm going to wear mines either, Motown says. Yeah, I don't know when, but, I mean, I'll get to a point. I'm pretty sure I'll un-DS them before the end of the year. I'm sure I will. They are sick in hand, Mr. Roofer says. Yeah, these are very nice. Very, very nice. Well, no, certain shoes should I do be touched respectfully, G-Face says. He ain't hit the raffle. That's the only reason he says that, Danny says. Just know the Pink Awakes, I got them, and definitely say I hit the original #1 out of 7,000 bears, Finesse says. Ravi, why don't the official images of the Undefeated 4s show these scuffs, dents, and wrinkles, Rob says. Well, maybe this is a perfect pair, you know? So, you feel me? I don't know. What would you guys rather have? The black laces, or would you guys rather have the orange laces? What do you guys prefer? Like me personally, I like the black laces. I've been seeing a lot more people swap them to like the sail laces, which the sail laces are not bad at all, but me personally, I probably wouldn't do it. But I mean, it's still they still look really, really good on feet. But I think the black laces are probably gonna be the laces that I'll probably keep on these. So white laces, black laces, everyone likes those orange laces, man. Let's see. Is there EA for JD for Shattered Backboards? We'll see what happens in 5 minutes. I don't know if there's going to be EA for the Air Jordan 1 Highs Shattered Backboards. There was no symbol next to the shoe this morning, so I'm assuming there's a 0 EA for Shattered Backboards because of how many pairs that are dropping. That is dropping on Saturday. There's 101,000 pairs set to drop on the Nike sneakers app this Saturday. So we may see this shoe just be first come first serve all weekend, chat. Like you could literally walk in any of your foot stores and grab yourself a pair. So I think it should be an easy scoop, especially if anybody has like JD Sports coupons. I'm pretty sure you could probably use them to, you know, get your pairs discounted to get it maybe under retail. So like I said, I definitely recommend you guys you know, doing that. You know, just waiting until the release date on Saturday, walk in. Maybe that's what you guys should do. It's like, if it's going to be an easy scoop this weekend for the Shattereds, you could honestly wait until, you know, in person and then see how they look like in hand and see how you feel about them before you decide, you know. I can't wait for the Fire Red 5, Sub Bowl says. Going to go meet up with Tops today when I hit the ground here in Florida, Rami says. There you go. I'm passing on the Jordan 1 Shatter Backwards, Too Legit says. the sneaker will sit on shelves. Yeah, if it does, it does. It gives an opportunity to the ones that really, really want them, could easily scoop them up with no problems. That's obviously the important parts of, shoes like that, especially when there's a lot of stock. It is nice to see, people actually grabbing the ones that they, grabbing the shoe if they want it or not. That's all that really matters. I you know what, it's surprisingly getting I got a lot of messages yesterday asking, since the official images came out with the Undefeated 4s. Dude, there was like 3 people that hit me up yesterday on IG asking if JD Sports and Finish Line was getting the Undefeated 4s. Like, I was like, bruh, I was like, no, they are, unfortunately. Wait, listen, I wish, all right, I really do wish that JD Sports and Finish Line would get these 4s. I'll tell you that. I do really wish that they did. But unfortunately, only one man can dream. When his Undefeateds drop on Nike app, Mike says they're not going to drop on the Nike app. They're going to drop on Sneakers app. Undefeateds won't be on the Nike app. Yeah, they won't. They're going to be on the Nike Sneakers app for sure. You think the Shatter backboards will go on sale? I mean, you'll probably see a significant amount of a dramatic, drop on the price just because there's so many pairs out there. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if EA is going to be today, but we'll see what happens in a couple minutes. Imagine they could cost 15,000 points of some ridiculous. RPK says, how many Shatter backboards do you think will drop? Easy E says, well, on the Nike Sneakers app, it's slated to drop over 100,000 pairs on the Nike Sneakers app this Saturday. So I just feel like with Undefeated dropping next week, and obviously not now, but everybody knows that the Awake 5s are dropping at the end of the month. Like, there's so much hype around these shoes. I could see people just passing on these Jordan 1 highs. T-shirts shipped? Not yet, Nelson. Not yet, man. I'm still waiting until they get done in production. They're still in production right now. Still yet to get a phone call or a email or anything like that for the shirts. But once I promise you, once I just ordered more shipping labels and all shipping packaging and stuff like that. So once I get the shirts in and pick it up, they will get shipped the same day. So I got a lot of work to do once those t-shirts come in, because I do have LA exclusive t-shirts coming out too. At the beginning of September. So hope I get my tracking before the Undefeated drop. I think you will. Like I said, Undefeated already announced that everybody should be getting their pairs in before the 29th. So I'm assuming they're going to be shipping out all the shoes by the end of this week. That is my ultimate guess, because it should arrive in your doorstep before the 29th or on the 29th. So I think they're shipping out the rest of the pairs by the end of this week. I need the Shadow backboards, but I'll wait for the sale, Jalen says. Need the Tia's merch, Toof says. Wait, what? Also got my shirt, Shane says. There you go. Yeah, like I told you guys, it's going to take a couple weeks. They're always backed up, so that's why I was bugging them to get this in production quick. I see the guys wearing all black graphic tees with the orange letters, dark denim pants, bomber jacket, Ace says. I'll wait. I think Undefeated going up and the pink Awakes going down. I don't know, man. It just seems like the Awakes were a lot more limited than the Undefeated 4s. And once again, it just seems like, I don't know. I could see the Awakes staying where they're at, but because I still get people asking me if they should buy now or just wait. I think you should just wait, because no one has pairs in hand. I think once pairs starts to get shipped from the Awake website, then I think that's when prices will slowly go down. I think it'll probably settle around maybe 4 or 5, because right now they're at $700, dude. That's a lot of money. It said ship by the 29th. They will be shipping shoes on the 29th, not getting them in. Orlando says that's what I thought. That's what the post said, that they should be getting their pairs no later on the 29th. So Rudy, thank you so much for the 36-month re-up. What's good, Rudy? Thank you so much for the 36-month re-up. Appreciate that. Didn't they say they would ship the 4s out by the 29th? If that's the case, doesn't that mean they won't be delivered by the 29th? I think they should be delivered by the 29th. That's the thing. If they were to say if they're shipped by the 29th, then everybody would gotten their pairs shipped on the 29th. But in this case scenario, you'll get it by the 29th. That's why they shipped out like literally the next week, no later than the 29th. Yeah. So I'm selling my Undefeated's bomber jacket for retail. Dream says, isn't that like a $300 jacket? Alma Munir had a total of 6 to 7 wins on the Nigels. Social status AP had 0 wins handed out. I told y'all. Did they do that? Hold on. Let me check. Did they finally put out Nigel W's out there for the Alma Munir? People were stressing out on this. I've been saying this, dude. Hold on. Let me double check here real quick. Now I'm curious. When was this? When was this? Did they even... There it is. Alma Munir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Social status. 0 people hit. And then Alma Munir only 6. See, like so many people were stressing on this drop. I mean, I've been saying this. That like... There's going to be barely any wins on Alma Munir and social status. There was so many people asking about this, bro. Like, that's when you know when, you know, I understand that some of you guys, like, maybe are probably new on, you know, entering raffles on this. But, man, only 6 on this. Obviously, this doesn't take account of, like, you know, people are not connected to their Discord group. So, I mean, 6 is absolutely nothing. And then 0 on social status. Man, I thought GTA 6 will come out before Alma Munir social status and APB raffle results. This is the W's for the Nigels. The Nigel won lows. So I was in TWG Discord telling them they got to do better. Well, at the end of the day, like, I just knew that they weren't going to get a lot of pairs too, G-Face, right? Like, we all knew that. Like, they weren't going to get a whole lot of pairs of these Nigels. Like, obviously, Nigel had the most stock with obviously the Nike sneakers app, but this is like the norm of it. Like, that's especially with Travis stuff too. Like, there's barely any wins when it comes to Travis Scott sneakers on their website as well. So, I don't know. It's really nothing new. There's more if you can scroll up. More, Kosher says. Yeah, but, I mean, these are the 12s. These are not the 1s. These are the 12s. There's more W's on the Nigel website, but like these are Alma Munir. These are for the Air Jordan 12 French Blues. Due to high orders, all orders containing Undefeated Air Jordan 4 will be shipped by the August 29th, Young Legend says. Man, listen, at the end of the day, just be patient when it comes down to your guys' Undefeated 4s, man. That's it. What's EA? Exclusive access. That's what EA is. There was no EA for the 1s, no? No EA for the 1s, right? No EA for the 1s. I didn't see anybody saying like there was a queue live for the shattered backboards. I don't think there was no queue. Y'all don't even want these Nigels and spazzing on them, Orlando says. What you mean? There's people out there that want the Nigels. How are you gonna say y'all? If there was people wanting the shoe and took L's. What you mean? Brandon, what up? EA's tomorrow? No, EA's normally Tuesday and Wednesdays, man. EA is normally Tuesdays and Wednesdays. They probably didn't have EA because there's so many pairs out there. That's what they did for a couple other GRs. Whenever there's so many of them, they're just be like, all right, let's just do first come, first serve. You know, Rafi, did you notice that the Wake 5 is not on sneakers, so they will do EA for sure? Maybe. I mean, there's these Undefeateds are not loaded up. Awakes are not loaded up. So I don't know what they're doing. Young Legend, I read your comment I read your comment already, bro. You don't have to post it again. There will be plenty of pairs available. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully. You know, that's the main thing, because like obviously the rumor right now for the Undefeated Air Jordan 4, there's what? The rumor is roughly between 8 to 16,000. You know what I mean? If we stay quiet, Raf, they won't change nothing, G-Face says. Yeah, I guess so. You know? Stop posting the Awake is the only Racer Blue pair. No pink pairs on Sneakers app. Hope no queue for the Jordan 1s. That's wild. Guess there's going to be a very easy cop, Sean says. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. Okay? If the shattered backboards end up in easy cop, that is totally okay. Okay, that is totally fine. That is totally okay. Shatter backboards, I'm fine with it. Okay. Rafi, what are the stock numbers for the Air Maxes? Only 90 pairs. There's like 99 pairs supposedly. According to Uncle Chrissy, there's only 99 pairs on the Awakes. Excuse me, not the Awakes. Excuse me, the Air Max 1000s. All right, so official images. The 2025 Virgil Nike Air Force Ones Sesames official images. How you guys feel about these? How do y'all feel about these? I like them. I like these. I like these. I hope they don't go for much, though. You guys let me know. How do you guys feel about the Virgil Abloh Nike Air Force Ones Sesames? Official images are officially out with this shoe. How are we feeling about this, chat? Let me know. You need these? I don't know. There's no official release date on these. There's no official release date. Yeah, they're not off-white. They just have the Air. They're officially not off-white. It's just Virgil Abloh Nike Air Force Ones. They're not off-white. So that means Off-White's not going to drop them on their site. Right? If it's just Virgil Abloh and Nike Air Force One, these are just dropping on the sneakers app. These are not going to drop on the Off-White website. It would be the first Virgil Air Force One. It would be. It would be. Absolutely. And that's the reason why these are a little bit more special, since I'm going to start saying I don't want shoes I want, G-Face says. Start calling you out your Galex. Oh, if they're not Off-White, huh? Yeah, that's supposedly, I think that's why they pulled the Alaska Air Jordan 1, probably said Off-White, Rami says. Maybe. Not Off-White symbol on the insole, Kosher says. Yeah. I mean, technically, people are still going to be considering this as Off-White Air Force One. But, like, you know, on paper, it's not. That's why they're saying Yeezys weren't Yays. They were just only Adidas. They're Off-White. 4012 Car Kid says. I might have to grab them if it's one of one, AJ says. Where are they selling these at? These are going to be dropping on Sneakers app. I just don't know when. There's official images for them that is out, but I just don't know when it's going to be dropping. So I don't know. Where are they selling these at? But like I said, when they do drop, it's going to drop on the Nike Sneakers app. So it's still Off-White to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. For me, it's 100% still Off-White to me as well. Like, it still looks like everything about Off-White, but like at the end of the day, this is just Nike. So does it come with the hang tag? Or, that's a good question. Maybe it does, but it just doesn't label as Off-White. You know what I'm saying? It's just the name. That's it. The name probably won't be on there. Because the thing is, like, these are probably made, obviously, by Nike themselves. Like, Off-White's not making the shoes. It's Nike that's producing them, right? So anything, and then Off-White just has its name on it. The Gallery Canary Yellowstone is closed. Just heads up on Shopify. Domain expired, RPK says. These are like the Paris Off-White Air Force Ones, right? Basically, looks like there's a tag in the pic. Yeah, there is a tag on there. So why are these here's our exclusive? I don't get it. Nobody in the here's our has shoes game. What? Looks like it has a zip tie in the picture. It does. On the right shoe, it has a zip tie on the shoe. So that means obviously the shoe is, I think they're just not going to label it as Off-White. That's it. So see the hang tag on the right shoe. I need 2 pairs. When are these dropping? I don't know. If anybody in here knows the rumor date for the shoe to drop, I mean, feel free to let me know. I really don't know when these are dropping. All I've seen is that official images are officially out. That just kind of indicates that the shoe is dropping soon. So maybe in September? I mean, dude, if they drop these like before the end of the month, which I really doubt it, I'd be very surprised. But at the end of the day, these are set to drop. These are set to drop very soon. So People just be blind, deaf, and dumb. James says Off-White should sue Nike for these. They're not going to. So now they don't have to pay Off-White since they removed the name. Rami says, "What up? Status made. What's good, man? Good morning. Why you think Off-White didn't want any part of this?" AJ says, "I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know. Does that change? Is that change some people's mind? The fact that Off-White's name is on there? I don't think so. I don't think this is going to change anybody's mind. I'll take a pair for retail, Joe says. Give me Yeezy 350 Sesame Vibes, Gucci says. They're probably putting Virgil's name on them in honor of him and not just Off-White. They might be like Virgil's Air Force Ones by Off-White, 402 Connor Kid says. It's saying that they took away the Off-White branding blend Z sneakerheads. But I mean, think about it, man. Think about this, bro. It's literally just a name. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly think that's what it is. It's just a name. That's it. And then Nike's the one producing them. Like they're choosing the materials. Even from day one, Nike's been producing all the Off-Whites, and Off-White's name was just on there. Do you think Off-White didn't want part of them, or do you think Nike wanted to save money? Rami says. I mean, the only thing I could think of. This is what I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Because I don't want to put any assumptions out there thinking, but I don't know. Who owns Off-White? Gooseby says, I bet this is why the Alaska. That's probably why. I mean, I know Rami just brought that up, that that's probably why the Jordan 1 highs got pushed back. I mean, they're supposed to drop in the beginning of the year next year. So you take off the Travis Scott or the collabs, it's just a name and things wouldn't sell out. Too says, here you go. It's not just a name, it's a brand. So Off-White was sold, I believe, and Virgil says it has nothing to do with it. G-Face says, those Air Force Ones are a must. The hang tag is on these too, KJK5 says. Will resale still be high since they took off the wall? I think it will. It's at the end of the day, it's still Nike. How about this? I would say this. I would say yes to that question. The reason why I say that, because think about this. If it was the other way around, where Nike wants no part of it and they still drop the Air Force One, so if Off-White was to do it, right, they would obviously take all Nike branding off the shoe. So ask yourself that. Would you would you still buy the Air Force One if it didn't have the Nike branding on it? Or would you buy the shoe still if the shoe had the Nike Air branding on it but not Off-White? You know what I mean? If it was the other way around, nobody's probably going to go for it. Most likely not, because they won't have a Nike check on it. You'll just say, I don't know, Off-White. It just wouldn't look like I don't think they would even get close to an Air Force One, because at the end of the day, because Nike's the one producing it. It's their model. It's their, mold of a shoe. You feel me? It's their silhouette. So I don't think it would be a huge difference. It was the other way around, So it would be a totally different shoe at the end of the day. Can't lie, not being Off-White dampened my mood a bit, Vince says. That means still Off-White, no matter how. Yeah, I mean, people are still going to say, at the end of the day, this is Off-White. It really is. So, I don't know. What happened to the 85 Royal Lows? I don't know, Bluebird. That's a good question. Dang, dude. People are selling these early for $2,600. What is this? Stadium Good? $2,600? God damn. Anybody paying $2,600 for this Air Force One? A lot of people are diehard Virgil fans. Maybe those people don't want it since he's passed. Bro, Lizzie, I have not heard anybody that's a diehard Virgil fan. Let me tell you, that's the first comment I've ever heard. I'm not going to hold you. Hey, man, listen, I'm a diehard Virgil fan. I have never heard of that before. Lizzie, I'm not going to hold you, bro. I've never heard of that. I've received nothing for 4RM Undefeated, not even a shipped label. I'm gonna start to panic. Jose says, one pair and these are over. I'm not paying no $2,600 for the shoe though. Stadium good, that's insane. Logging in for the content. Jinx says, yeah, let me spend $2,600 real quick on this shoe. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Yeah, there's a resale place that has a full size run on some BS. PJ says, Die Hard High Beast. He said they're gonna make this shoe flop. Watch. Too Crucial says, which is fine. I mean, dude, listen, who cares, man? I'm going for the shoe regardless. If this shoe ends up flopping, dude, that's fine. That's fine by me. As long as it's just crazy how how this shoe could possibly hit I already said this shoe is not going to hit $1,000. Like, if you look at all the rest of the off-white Air Force Ones, Virgil Ablohs, man, like, dude, they go for thousands of dollars. Thousands. That's going to make this shoe flop, Too Crucial says. I don't mess with the Stadium Goods. I remember the review of fake Shatter Backboards 3.0 back in the day, and the video's still up, Crown says. 2,600, and they probably don't realize these are not official Off-White collabs. They do, because it's not labeled as like Nike, or excuse me, Off-White. They 100% do, because it's not labeled as Off-White. It's just labeled as Virgil Abloh Air Force Ones, Nike Air Force Ones. That's what it is. So why is people so butthurt over everything? This is the funniest sneaker year that I've seen. Been a part of. Enjoy what they're getting, because this is not going to happen again. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I just don't get how Undefeated can charge so high for shipping and take this long, bro. If it wasn't this pair, I'd cancel. Wishful thinking says. I mean, just imagine. I mean, Lace Collector, you're kind of right in a way where like it's just like whenever like a shoe that was hyped before, right, and then it drops this year, it's like it's a shoe that's getting shat on, bro. Right? It's like a shoe that's getting shat on. Because the resale is not where it doesn't exceed some people's expectations. And then when it comes to like the new stuff that gets hyped up and it's limited and the prices are high, it's like everybody wants them. That's what I said about the Awake 5s. Like, I did not know, to be completely honest with you guys, I didn't know so many people would care this much about Awake 5s. Literally. I mean, I wish I could find out what stream it was, because if you really go back when we first showed official images on the Awake 5s, no one gave a shit. That shoe was getting shit on. Everybody, a lot of people in here were saying, these are trash. These are this is this. Like, ain't nobody gonna buy that pink shoe. Like, I would say 100%. Like, that was one shoe that the energy shifted quick come to release day. Jordan 4 White Cement. Oh yeah, by the way too, sorry, I took an L on your size 13, buddy. Sorry. I took an L on the pink Awakes. I wasn't able to hit on a size 13. So, money talks at the end of the day, Chris. You ain't wrong, dude. You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. Prices were really high, so I mean that's why a lot of people saw that, and then definitely build up a whole lot of hype around it. So, they only care about the resale. I mean, the thing is too, and I think why a lot more people went for it too, because at the end of the day, it went for a lot of money. And then there's some people in here that couldn't take a W on Undefeateds, and that's what I would say too. It's like whenever there's a shoe that's going for a lot of money, like people are gonna do that. They're gonna go for a shoe. They're gonna use it as trade bait, dude. That's what people are gonna do. They're gonna use it as trade bait. Especially anybody that hit on the pink pair, they're gonna probably not keep it. Some people that hit probably don't have some people may not have an Undefeated 4. So it's like, what, Rap, I'm gonna trade these for Undefeated 4s. Easy trade right there. So I noticed that too. I like them from the start, Lenny says. Yeah, absolutely. There's some people that really wanted these. I want to review them, man. I want to see them in hand. I want to give you guys a nice review and go from there. Like, I just know that I probably I don't even know when to wear those. That's like, I feel like the same way with the Undefeated 4s. I don't know when I'm going to wear them. Because we're going to get the pink awakes in hand and show you guys on the stream, and give you guys my thoughts and opinions, how they look, and hopefully the leather quality is the same leather quality that we've been seeing, you know, with pictures. Hopefully they equalize, you know, them, and they look the same in hand, you know. Rami gonna lob me the at Awake 5, Francisco says. It's only 7,000 pairs. Didn't nobody want them shoes for real, for real? Only people were trying to flip them. I mean, I heard, according to some people that went to the Awake pickup, that there was a lot of resellers out there, bro. A lot of resellers out there asking if anybody was selling their pairs, and they were offering big bucks. So I still got metallic 5s. DS might trade for the Undefeated 4s. Yeah, that is one shoe. Like, if you have multiple pairs of black metallic 5s, that is a perfect shoe that you could trade to go get your Undefeated 4s. But I think so many people are holding on to their 5s because that could be a potential that shoe could be like a $700 shoe by next year, because they're pushing $500. So I could see a lot of people just holding on to them. Picked up my in-store bubble gums yesterday. I like them a lot, Lenny says. How did Unbreakable get run? I don't know. How did Unbreakable get a full-size run of the Awakes, both colors? I don't know, man. You're asking the wrong person, dude. You might have to ask him yourself, but I really doubt that. Anybody that gets early stuff, bro, they're not going to say where they got it from, dude. Like, clearly they're plugged in, but like, that's just how the game works, bro. They're not gonna say who they're plugged in with, dude. They're just not, you know. They're just not, bro. They're just not. 100% not gonna say not one thing. I got played on the double up on the Undefeateds. Awake 5s grew on me once I saw the stock prices. Mahia says. A 5s in a sneaker of the year decision? I don't think so. Maybe top 10, but I don't think the Awake 5s are. Oh, you're talking about J-Main. You're talking about the metallics. I don't know. For me, I think the reason why some people are really putting the black metallic 5s up there as top 5, probably because of resale. But like, you know, black metallics are a great shoe. I'm not gonna take away that from the sneaker, because it is a great shoe in hand. It is top 10, but it's not my top 5 specifically. So, good morning, collection fams. What up, Tyler? What up, dude? What up? Pepto 5s aren't even top 20. 888 size 8 on GoDap. Yo Soso says that's a lot. I'm selling Awakes for retail. Send me money and I'll send you a tracking and receipt. Balls in your court. Orlando says I wouldn't say nothing either. Too Legit says I've heard a lot of quality issues on the Undefeated 4s. Yeah, I will seem it's a hit and miss. There's some people that have bad, bad pairs, and there's some that do. So it just depends. What do you think is the biggest sneaker surprise as of now? What do you think is the biggest sneaker surprise? The 5s, 100%. This year alone, 100% the 5s. That's the biggest surprise. That is the biggest surprise this year, is the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallics. So I got some friends and family Awake links for sale. Yeah, for 150. Anybody need Awake links? I got them for 150. All right. Cash App, only take Cash App, Venmo. Air Jordan 1 low, Chicago's top 5 easy, one says. Wait till the Tokyos drop and the metallics will go down. What? What does the Tokyo 5s have to do with the metallics? Hey man, let me tell you something. The Tokyo 5s will not affect the prices on the black metallic 5s, respectfully, bro. Sorry. It's not. The 5s are just what it is. You know, Tokyo 5 is going to do its thing, you know. Facts, people were trashing the Awake 5s, especially the pink ones. I thought I would get them easy, but then the number came out and the energy changed super fast. Cousin says. I mean, that was the same thing whenever, like, people look at prices. I'm telling you, people will look at prices on StockX. And that changes people's mind, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. You know, take my money. Need the link, Roman says. Is it weird I am still waiting on a 2 tracking on Undefeated 4s? Everyone's still waiting. Some people are still waiting. Yeah, people start wanting the Wake 5s when they heard they only have 7,000 pairs. Do you think these Air Max 1000s will be a wish I bought shoe? No. I mean, I don't think so, but like, I mean, anybody that's interested is going to go for the sneaker regardless, you know? So like, obviously the shoe is going to get shit on because it's not a good looking sneaker, but you know, it is what it is. It's either that you like it or you don't like it, man. That's all that matters. And if anybody wants that black colorway, because I know there's only a few people that reviewed, you know, the black colorway. I think it was Seth and Elliot Page, and I think that was it. I believe. I think he got Kicks got the black pair too. So, but at the end of the day, if you want the black colorway, they are going to be dropping on the Awake website. And it says 12 hours. Why does it say 12 hours? I thought these were dropping at 10. I thought these were dropping. Is it 10 p.m. or 10 a.m.? What am I tripping? I thought these were dropping today at 10 a.m. I thought this was. It says coming soon. But the black pair is only exclusively dropping on their site. So, and then if you want this colorway, they're dropping on Sneakers app. So... Kai's Omar. I think he got both colorways. Kai's got both. Metallic 5s is the OG Mike were on the court. No way Japan Michigans are taking that from them. Ron says, is it 10 a.m. Eastern time? I thought it was 10 a.m. PST. Oh, dude, the Apothecary. I mean, let me tell y'all something. The Apothecary, dude, this stuff, whatever, I don't know what kind of mold that they use on this. It's very comfortable, man. Shouts to Seth, bro. Like, these are dumb comfortable. Like, I'm not gonna hold. I wear these. I wear these around the house. Seth's Apothecary 3D printed shoe. You know, I chose this color because of the Yeezy slides. You guys remember the all orange Yeezy slides? This was like almost the exact same color. And that was one reason why I chose this, because I love orange on feet. They like an all orange shoe. It just looks good. I would say they definitely run true to size for sure. But man, I'll tell you this, man. These are freaking comfortable. Like, you know, obviously people are saying this is not the most looking good shoe, but man, they're so dang comfortable, bro. So freaking comfortable. That's why I said on Instagram, like the comfort level on these are like 10 out of 10, dude. Like, I don't know what kind of like foam they use, but like these are mad comfortable, man. Can you put the link to the black pair of the Air Max 1000s? Yeah, of course, man. Here it is. Here it is. It's just Zellerfeld's website. So they're dropping today. So if you guys want them, they're dropping today. Stock numbers of Air Max 95s, if anybody wants them. Air Max 95s are dropping this Friday, I think. Air Max 95s. I feel like this is a forgotten shoe, but I feel like once the time comes, I think a lot of people are going to go for these. Anybody going for these, chat? Copper drop. Nobody wants the metallic 5s if they weren't reselling like that. The metallics are excellent, by the way, no matter what the resale price is at. Facts, dude. 100%. Let me know. What do you guys think? Copper drop on these Air Max 95s. These are set to drop this Friday. Okay? Sells your pair up? No, absolutely not, dude. Mine's worn. I've been wearing this every day. Literally gonna do like a whole month test on this and see how I feel about them after a month. Like, they're super dirty on the bottom, obviously. I wear them to the gym. I go everywhere with these. These are on my feet all the freaking time. So, cop. Well, obviously, they're not going to get forgotten once they drop this week. Just because everyone had their mind on Nigel's and Awake 5s. So, that makes sense. But, like I said, if you guys are going for them, feel free to let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, man, if you guys are going for these. Let me know in the chat. All right. No look behind the back. Yeah. Walking on the Tesla truck. Already hit 2. Rafi, which shoes are you going for? For what do you mean? What shoes I'm going for? Are they comfortable? Stephen said they're very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. And that's like not me being biased. I would say 100% that they're very, very comfortable, man. So I wear them every single day and I like them. So I really do like the colorway. I probably prefer this colorway over black, but I just love the comfort on the shoe. So they did an excellent job with them. I might be done for a second. Recent pickups: the Undefeated 4s, Bike Air Jordan 1 lows, Awake 5s, Still 10s, Rare Air 4s. What do you mean? What do you mean you're done for a second? Hey, man, keep going. Keep going. What you mean? Keep going. I do have an unboxing for you as a nice little unbagging from the homie Kosher. Kosher is dropping his own, his first t-shirt brand on his website. Let me see. Shout out to my boy Brian. His drop is on August 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. PST. He has a website. If you guys want to check it out here real quick, let me put it on the website or on the link right here in the chat. I have a nice little unbagging for you guys. Shout out my boy I Am Kosher for sending this over. All right, here we go. So what size you sent? You sent me a medium. So here you guys go. I asked for the white t-shirt. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Then here's the back of the t-shirt right here. I don't have a whole lot of white t-shirts. That's why I asked for white. So it's called Ultimate. Is that what it's called, Kosher? Ultimate? Am I saying that right? So here you guys go. Shout out to my boy I Am Kosher for sending this over. Hey, let me put it on real quick. You guys don't see me, right? Oh yeah. This fits perfect. Definitely runs true to size. Look at that. This is a great fit. This is a size medium. This is the back of the t-shirt. Thanks, Kosher. Appreciate that. Perfect fit. Runs true to size. And it goes with my fit too. I'm gonna wear this today. Yeah, I'm rocking this today. What do y'all think with the Seth Fowler Zeller belt? I'm telling y'all, these are comfortable. Nice little fit. Yeah, perfect fit. I love the fit. No, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I love the fit of these t-shirts. Yo, you gotta tell me the blank on this. What's the blanks? This is a good fit. There's not many t-shirts that like fit me like this. Y'all like the fit? W fit or what? With the Zellerfelds? Seth Fowler Mules? It's dope. It's definitely a nice t-shirt for sure. It fits me right. It actually fits me. Tree of Life on the back, Rami says. Calm fit. It really is. It's a nice little calm fit for sure. Don't dry. Yeah, definitely. I hang dry most of my t-shirts. It's too big. You need a 4X, Raf. W Rod says. Looks great. Yeah, for sure. Definitely fits true to size. It's normally a shirt. Just stop buying oversized t-shirts. I mean, that too. I wear a lot of oversized t-shirts for sure. But no, he's dropping 3 different t-shirts, it looks like. The purple one, you got the ones that I'm wearing, and then you got the blue one as well. So shout out to my boy Kosher. Appreciate it sending it over. And make sure you guys go check it out. His drop is on August 29th this month. And then what's it called? They're dropping this month. Okay, they're dropping this month at 7 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's 4 p.m. PST. It's pre-shrunk, but still don't dry it, Kosher says. Gotcha. Yeah, still definitely great fit, man. I love it. Love it a lot. Thank you, Kosher. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Stock numbers, Tawny, for the stock numbers for these Air Max 1000s is only 90 pairs. I don't know why they're so limited. All right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Hey, you didn't send me a link to your Instagram, so if you guys want to follow his entire series of his drops, make sure you guys go follow Kosher on Instagram. If you want to plug your IG on the in the chat, Brian, make sure you do so because he didn't send me a link for it. So just go ahead and put it in the chat. What's the stock count on the undefeated Jordan 4s? As of right now, for the stock numbers for the undefeated 4s, the rumor is between 8 to 16,000 pairs, bro. That is the rumor. That is the rumor. Stock counts is super low, bro. Super low. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why the Air Max 1000s are super low. And as well as the undefeateds. I don't know why it's between 8 to 16,000. I feel like it's going to be roughly probably like around 15,000 maybe. But we're going to have to wait and see. I truly think that the undefeated 4s are 100% going to be exclusive access. It really is. Is it worldwide stock counts, Raph? No, that's not worldwide. That's just on the US sneakers app. Because I'm expecting that if you're from the EU or like the UK or anything like overseas, I'm expecting you guys to get a drop as well. If anybody in here is from the EU overseas, I'm expecting you guys getting a drop. I think you guys will. I think you guys 100% will. That's why official images are out. I feel like, you know, overseas will have a small stock, and then obviously the US will get them as well. So it could be a link drop. I mean, famous, it could be a link drop where undefeated will probably be like another chance. Buy here, you know. People are gonna crash out. If it's EA, Top Shelf says probably. If it's exclusive access, 100% people are gonna crash out. And I really doubt that I'm gonna get EA anyways. I'll tell you that, man. I really doubt that I will get EA. So the Air Max 1000 is so limited because they're testing the market, see the reaction. If they fly, they will make more. KJK5 says, what's up, Raph? So there's no EA, I see. Raider Alex says, no EA on the Shatter Backboards. There probably won't be EA tomorrow on Shatter Backboards on JD Sports and Finish Line. Just because I say that, because there's a lot of pairs dropping on Saturday. A lot of pairs dropping on Saturday. So crashing out means just people getting mad because they didn't hit. That's what a crash out is in the sneaker space. You know what I mean? That's what a crash out is. Everything has been EA, Merck says. Yeah, for sure. What do you guys feel about exclusive access? If you describe, let me ask y'all something. Describe Nike sneakers app exclusive access in one word. Okay, describe it in one word. Exclusive access EA on the Nike sneakers app. Man, I'm telling y'all, these are so good. Listen. These are really nice. Pain, trash, bozos, poo-poo, lucky, lame, painful, pain, random, frustrating, bots, trash. Oh, wow. Heartbreak. Never had an EA. A fluke. If it's JDEA, I always get it. Sneakers rare, early do, Ron says. Clutch. Lose. Bully. Stupid. What do you think about the SB95s ripping on casual wear? Casually wearing the Air Max 95s? SBs? I mean, it should be, right? You could wear those casually. Nonsense. They look fire. These are nice, dude. These are really nice. Very, very nice. Telling you guys, I've yet to get my first Air Max 95, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. I think I'm gonna go true to size on him. I'm still gonna go true to size for him for sure. Still going true to size. Here is those. By the way, chat. Here you guys go. The Air Jordan 3 Mexico's. Here you guys go. I am never against people getting wins, but I hope the Undefeated Force Unlimited on Sneakers app. I need the price to go back up just enough so I could trade my extra pair for the brick by bricks. Yeah, that's a nice little trade bait that you could use too. 100%. What do you guys feel about these official images on the I said my thoughts and opinions about. I think this is a dope concept. I really love the extra stuff that they put on the side of the shoe. I like these. You got the gold plaque right there on the top of the tongue. I like how they added the waves on it. I wish they added a little bit of color on it, but it's all good. Jordan 3 Chula. Rock'em, the true Mexican Jordan. Why would anyone ask an opinion about wearing a shoe casually? Bro, if you like them, you want them. It's all good, bro. You guys don't like these? You guys don't like these? I would wear it, but I admire the shoe, but put them on Rey Mysterio. Nam says, oh, you'll probably see Rey Mysterio wear these. I wouldn't be surprised to see like Dominic Mysterio wear these too. These are dope. I think these are cool. Why I wish they were going up regardless. Did you watch Raw last night, Raph? I did, Evo Kid. I did see that. I seen Naomi finally made her announcement. I'm just curious of who's gonna be the big push for the women's WWE champion. It's gonna be Io Skies. It's gonna be Io Skies, Stephanie Vancouver. It's gonna be either one of those two that's gonna hold the title. And I truly think. I feel like they're gonna give Stephanie. I feel like they haven't done a big push for Stephanie as of late, which they need to. But I truly think that title is gonna go to Io. I truly think so. Like obviously, I feel like it's gonna go to Io, and then they're gonna have that feud with Stephanie Vancouver. That's when they're gonna give her that push. That's gonna be full before, because I think what they're gonna do for that push, they're gonna do like those two girls, those two Asian girls versus Io Skies and Rhea. I think there's gonna be a tag team push for that, and then I feel like Vinkar is that how Vinkara? Is that how you say her last name? My bad, but it's either one of those two. Why do y'all get him started on wrestling? I'm sorry. My fault. They look nice. I mean, they're cool. They're nice. I have nothing. Do you watch UFC? Time to time. I'm a casual when it comes to UFC. I just enjoy anything that's like anybody that's fighting, boxing, or anything like that. But I would say I'm a casual when it comes to those type of stuff, like for sure. But like WWE, I've been really invested into a lot more lately. So roll your RS3. Stephanie is the ring babe. She's the new favorite wrestler. W Rod says Cartel Threes. That was a good main event last night on Raw. Yeah, I mean, obviously now they're gonna push next week for Bronson and what's it called, Roman Reigns for that. So Ice threes. When do the threes drop? I don't know, Ray. That's a good question. I don't know. When does the Black Air Max 1000s drop today? I think they're dropping at 10. It says drops in 12 hours. So I'm confused with the time on this one because they announced it yesterday on Instagram that these were dropping at 10 a.m. PST. Let me see. Yeah, it says Air Max. Today's the 19th. And it says 10 a.m. PST. Exclusively on Zellerfeld, and it's dropping worldwide. So if anybody wants the black colorway, these are dropping today at 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific. So that is when, because they have it for 12 hours, but I don't know. But it's 1 p.m. Eastern time. That is when they're dropping. And then the we got about 15 minutes for this pair. These are dropping in about 15 minutes. So yeah, Pacquiao is still fighting. Yeah. When are those off-white Air Force Ones dropping, Raph? I think next month. Probably next month. What up, LeBron? What's good, dude? Not asking about wearing SB95s casually. I'm asking about what do you think about SB95 ripping on the side. Oh, yeah, I did see that somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if that was true or not, but I did see someone talk about it on Twitter saying that the Nike Air Max 95 and there was a picture of someone's pair getting ripped. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I've seen that. I've seen that. Let me see if I could find it. I think I saw it on, was it on Instagram or was it on Twitter? I don't know who had the picture. If any of my mods know what I'm talking about, if you could share the link. But I know what you're talking about. I saw it this morning. Yeah, it was like around the toe box. It was like around the toe box where the mud guard was at. Someone had a hole on in their shoe or something like that. So stock on the Air Max 95s SB RAF. I think 4,000 pairs AI or AL. It's around 4,000 pairs on Friday, if anybody was curious. So, oats at 1 p.m. Eastern time. No, the oats are going to be at... oh, it is. What the heck? You're right. These are dropping at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Well, I'm tweaking. You're right. It says 10 a.m. I thought these were dropping at 10 Eastern time. Well, I guess not. They're both dropping at 1. All right, well. Well, they're both dropping at 1 p.m., chat. 1 p.m. PST. That's 7 a.m. Eastern time. Or 1 p.m. Eastern time. Dude, what the heck? Oh, drops at 10. Yeah, my fault. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that. I didn't read. My fault, chat. Thank you so much. I thought this entire time they were dropping in about 10 minutes. And this entire time, now it says 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. Eastern time. East Coast PA, 1 p.m. Yeah, I saw it at 1. So 1 p.m. Eastern time. Let me know in the chat, though. Is this a cop or a drop? Like, be honest here, chat. Let me know how you guys actually feel about this. Is this like the new, like, not the new wave, but like the new innovation technology that Nike is going to do moving forward? Like, this is their very first wide release on a 3D printed shoe. Because obviously at ComplexCon, they had the all red colorway that dropped out there, which the red colorway I wish I had, but they were handing them for free. You had to, like, you know, go through like a nice little gambling little slot machine where you had to like press and you could get them for free. But you guys let me know, is this a cop or a drop on the Air Max 1000s? Going for the black pair, Scott says. Are they more comfortable than foam runners, Raph? I know I've been getting a lot of questions about this. Are they more comfortable than foam runners? I'm not gonna hold y'all. I haven't put on foam runners in over a year. I have not put on foam runners in like over a year. So I do have a pair of foam runners. I don't think these are, I don't think you guys compare these to foam runners. You just can't. You just can't compare these to foam runners. Like, it's not really breathable. Like, the only breathability on the shoe is just the top, but they're mad comfortable. There's some people asking me would I wear these with no socks. Most of the time I wear most of my shoes with socks, but me personally, I wouldn't wear these with no socks. Just because it's an all foam shoe. I get it. Some people wear no socks with their foam runners maybe, but like, I wouldn't wear socks with these. Or excuse me, I would definitely put socks on if you're gonna wear these. So, but these are mad comfortable, dude. Mad comfortable. I have no complaints. I wore these for hours during the day, and I have no complaints. I've been wearing this to the gym, have no complaints. People ask me, yo, Raph, can you run in them? I don't think you could run in these for more than like 2-3 miles. Maybe if you're on the treadmill, but on feet, like if you're running on concrete, maybe not. But overall, this is definitely a very, very comfortable shoe for it being like not 100% fully 3 printed shoe, but like mostly 3 printed. And you got the crazy part is, right, on this shoe, look at this. You could literally see, you could like probably take that Air Max. I don't know how they got that in there. They probably shoved that in there or something. Like, I want to pull this one out if I wanted to. Like, you could literally pull this out. I think you could probably take, I feel like that's what they slipped this thing in there. It's the air unit. So definitely a dope concept. I like this colorway, me personally. They do run true to size. If anybody's asking, they definitely run true to size. I think from what they were saying that they only have full sizes available, but I mean, from what it looks like, but I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna have to wait and see. I don't think you can. It's like, it's really in there. Like, I don't know how they did this 3D printed. I don't know if it's over or they just slipped this Air Max unit in there. Like, you could literally probably take this out. I'm curious now. I feel like you can. Now you guys got me wanting to pull it out. I don't know if you can or not. It's like, it's kind of hard to use it, but like if you use a knife, you're gonna possibly pop the air bubble on there. So, but you could definitely stretch that out and possibly pull it out. I'm not sure. But there you guys go. I would say, like, if you get it dirty, it should be an easy clean. These are easy to clean these up for sure if you end up getting dirty. So just update the stock to 100 to 1,000, Sheridan says. So if anybody's interested, once again, $180. These are dropping on at 10 a.m. PST. Don't pull that out. Oh gosh. Come on, chat. Come on, bro. How many pairs? I believe like 1,000. I'm not sure, excuse me, 100. But I'm not 100% sure for the black colorway. I don't know how much stock there is on there. Like, people are calling it an ugly shoe, but like no one was hating on the foam runners. That's the thing, bro. Like, people are like, oh, Rap, come on, let's be honest, these are ugly. Okay, foam runners are ugly too. Okay, like, this shoe is not bad, especially with this colorway. Like, I just don't understand. Like, these are not bad at all. Like, the pictures may look like it, but like now you're seeing these like on my camera. Like, these ain't even too bad. I would say they're very chunky. They definitely have this shoe inspired by the Air Max 1 because it definitely has that Air Max 1 look on the bottom. But overall, like, I don't understand how people, like, I get it. Like, it may be an ugly shoe, but come on, bro. Foam runners were ugly too. Like, foam runners were really, really ugly. Okay? Like, I just like this specific colorway. Like, the black colorway, I don't prefer the black. I prefer this one. If they drop the red one more, like, dude, they need to drop an all orange one. I'm sorry. Zellerfeld, man, listen, if you guys are out there, they need to drop an all orange one. Okay? They need to drop an all orange one. Yeah, it's not for everybody, you know? Like, I would say this shoe definitely surprised me once I started wearing them. So, it kind of reminded me of the Dutch wooden clogs. I hope it's making me tall. Oh, dude, that's why you wonder why I wear it all the time. I'm like 6'2" in these. All right? Raph, you ain't pay. No, I said that, Greg. Listen. I ain't paying $180 for the shoe for sure. But, you know what I mean? Do you want my honest opinion? STG says. Oh, I'm sure, dude. Everyone's gonna put an honest opinion out there, which is totally okay. I love the foam runners. They look amazing to me. Chevy Ride says. Sneaker of the year, definitely not. I kind of want them. They have the all red and the Europe all blue. Yes. I think they're dropping the supposedly possibly dropping another exclusive Complex Con pair this year, which I don't know which color they're gonna do a push for. Maybe blue, but I don't know. 6'2", a shoe that adds 4 feet. That's all it says. The Zeller side is fire. Yeah, it's dope. I'm really curious. Like, that's the thing. If that's what Nike is gonna do moving forward, if they're gonna start creating shoes, 3D printed sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I know Puma's done it. I know Adidas has done it. And now Nike's. I wonder if Nike is gonna be, making this big push. Obviously they have different models, with different molded shoes. Like, dude, I don't know. For some reason, orange just pops for me, man. So. Undefeated 4 shoe of the year. I'm still saying white cement Jordan 4s is my sneaker of the year, bro. I'm still saying white cement Jordan 4 is my sneaker of the year. So what better than foam runners though? I don't know, man. I feel like that's subjective at that point. I feel like they're both great. Like, people ask me what's better, Raph. I feel like they're both great, man. Is the 1000s heavy? No, they're still light. I would say like they have a really chunky sole for sure. Like, it's pretty sturdy. Like, the durability on this shoe is very, very sturdy. If you want to talk about what's more durable, this or the foam runner, it's definitely this for sure. Like, definitely 100% more durable. Foam runner, obviously, easily way more, way more breathable, because you have a bunch of holes all over the shoe. But like comfort wise, I would say definitely both. I would say this has more cushion because the sole is a lot thicker. You have that Air Max, not only the 3D printed technology they put on here, but you also have the Air Max technology as well. You have the air unit. So the air unit is definitely makes the shoe very, very comfortable. Definitely say true to size. Yeah, I would say for sure true to size. So what shoes would you comp them to regarding comfort? I know you said you haven't worn the foams recently, but where would you rank these in most comfortable shoes, Nicholas says. Comfort-wise, I wear my P6000s a whole lot, Nicholas. I would say that security and durability a lot better than my P6000s. Comfort-wise, this is not me being biased, but I still think these are have more cushion, obviously, with the P6000s. But like I said, the only downside I would say about this, there's just no breathability. Like, my feet are hot in these, bro. I tell you that. Like, I'm wearing all white socks with these, and I wear them all day, and like my feet are they're pretty hot because there's no breathability at all with this shoe. So that's my honest thoughts about it. It's a very comfortable shoe. There's no insole, obviously, because there's obviously the 3D printing and just the Air Max bubble technology around the shoe. It's very interesting, though. But when you first put your foot in the shoe, like, it's definitely going to be gripping your socks. Like, your socks are going to be moving around. You got to, like, kind of adjust your socks whenever you finally put your feet in here. It's not very difficult to put your foot in there either, but your socks are going to move around when you're trying to put the shoes on. So, just my honest thoughts. So, poke a hole and then breathability. Rejuvenates are the same way. Yeah, the Rejuvenates, I don't know. I don't have any of the Rejuvenates, so I wouldn't really necessarily know to give you guys my opinion on that. I'm only talking for the shoe because I have it. But if I had the Rejuvenates, I would absolutely give you guys a personal opinion on that one too. So, which 6000s you wearing though? Some pairs sucks. I have the P6000s, the Nike P6000s, and that's the only one that I have. So, like, I'm only going based off like some of the shoes that I have. Like, I'm not gonna compare this to a Jordan because it's definitely not comparable to a Jordan 4 or any Jordans that I have, because this is way more comfortable than any other Jordan that I have. So, but any running shoes that I have, I only have P6000s, and obviously with the Yeezys and stuff like that. But I haven't, like I said, I haven't really bought any. I haven't worn any Yeezys in a while. It's been a little bit. Not dropping until 1. Yeah. This shoe doesn't drop until 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. PST. So these ain't dropping until later. So what side are you on? I saw the Air Max 1000s were dropping at 10. Yeah. This right here, it's because they're both dropping at the same time. So you have the black colorway that's dropping at 10 a.m. PST, and then you have the oats drop in the same time. So I think that's the reason why they have both. So I don't know. Sneakers at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, so like $180. Like I said, it is pretty high price point of them. But I know a lot of people are very, very curious of how they fit on feet. So I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I'm not sure if this is something that Nike is going to do a big push for, but this is more of a wide release for everyone to get an opportunity to buy them. So I think the most stock is going to be on this black colorway. I think it could be. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. The black colorway might be like more stock than the this colorway right here. But other than that, I mean, we'll see what happens, man. Yes, very limited. Go back live after you drop off. Yeah. I think I might go live again for these, and just see how everyone's gonna feel about them and stuff like that. But like I said, there's only like 90 pairs, bro. Only 90 pairs dropping on the oat pair. What's it called? Yeah, only what, 99 pairs? Is that what they're saying? 99 pairs, I believe, on the old pair. Set SB95 rip on your IG. Raph, which colorway do you like better, the black or the oat? I would say oat. I would say, just because that's just me being biased. I'm a sucker for all white shoes and, like, you know, all cream sail laces, but an all sail shoe is not bad at all. But I definitely prefer the oat colorway just because they look better on feet. Gonna be forgotten after the drop, Jojo Dancer says. I mean, that's with most shoes. That's with most sneakers. So if I wear a 10.5 Dunks Jordans, would you go a 10 or 11 on these Air Maxes? If you wear a 10.5, go an 11, Arc. Go a size 11. You don't ever want to size down, but definitely go size 11. I know, I know Seth Fowler recommended if you wear a half size, just go for the next size up. That's what he was kind of saying about that too. So they got 99 and you ain't get one, Good Wash says. Yeah, which website do the black ones drop at? The black pair is dropping on the Zellerfeld website. They're dropping here. This is the black pair is exclusively on the Zellerfeld website. So if you're interested in that, like I said, they're dropping at 10 a.m. PST, and that's why it makes sense why this colorway is dropping at 10 a.m. So I'm curious. I'm really curious. Obviously, this is like, I feel like Nike's definitely testing the waters on this. I'm wondering if there's going to be other models that Nike is going to go ahead and start to create. I really do hope that they kind of create something kind of similar to the Rejuvenate, because the Rejuvenates look great. I know a lot of you guys have the Rejuvenates and they look awesome. And I hope maybe one day they kind of mimic that specific slide and create the all three printed shoe. That would be dope as well. I would be very curious if they had made something like that too. So do you think the resale will go through the roof on the Air Max 1000s? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how much they're going for, but all I know is just they're very, very limited when they do drop. So because I know there was a gentleman that I was at SneakerCon with. He hit on the all red colorway at ComplexCon, and he sold his all red one at SneakerCon. I think he sold it for like $240 or something like that. And he got it for free at ComplexCon too. Because ComplexCon was handing them out for free. You just had to win it. And I think it's one of the colorways might be dropping this year. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's blue or orange, but I really do hope it's orange because I want an all orange one, man. Do you think the resale will be high on these? I don't know. I wonder if they are numbered 1 to 100. If they say a 1 out of 100, through the roof of my car out of the evac, Sod says. Do you think the resale? A lot of you guys were asking about the resale prices. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know. All right. I know the all red was last year. All red was last year. So, but yeah. Let's see. Bring back the adapts, dude. What happened to the adapts? That's right. I remember they dropped the Adapt BBs, the basketball ones, and like the Adapts just disappeared. Like, what happened to that? The Adapt BBs. Raph, you getting in a raffle for a Shadow Backboard Jordan or wait till the sneaker drop? I think I'm gonna see them in hand first. I'm gonna go in store and see them in hand. Raph, are the Air Max 95s are in store, JD, only on 20? Yeah, so the Air Max 95 OGs, are they in store? What are you talking about? Which ones, Eddie? Which one are you talking about? What colorway? The red ones are for $450 right now. Yeah, but you got to look at the last sales too. You got to look at the last sales. Dude, chat, I'm telling you this right now. This shoe, people are going to go bananas for this shoe next year. You guys ready? You guys ready? This shoe right here is going to go freaking nuts next year. And this is supposed to drop in June of 2026. This is the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 in that sail colorway. This is like inspired by the fire red colorway, obviously. And this is set to drop next year in 2026. Dude, people are going to go crazy for this, dude. This is not going to be an easy shoe to hit next year. If you go look at Zeller's website, all the other pairs have an orange colorway, so I bet they do an orange on the 1000s. I hope so, because I need them for sure. I need them for sure. Bricks are better? I don't know, man. The colorway is dope. I mean, it's obviously has that fire red inspired shoe. I mean, because the thing is, like, they expect this to drop because they debuted it at the event that Jordan Brand and Nigel had. More equal raffles incoming. Yeah, those are better. These are the mock-ups. These are definitely mock-ups, but like it was easy for them to like mock the shoe because they had the shoe. They had the official look on them at the event that they had. Check IG, Raf. When you guys send things to me on IG, I can't share it on the stream. Is it Bulldog's birthday? Happy birthday, Bulldog. Shout out my boy Bulldog. Is his birthday today? Happy birthday, Bulldog. I don't know if he's on the stream. Hot take, better than the Brick by Bricks. I mean, I don't know. I like both. I mean, it don't matter to me. Like, I like both, but like obviously this shoe 100% is going to be way more wearable for sure. I'll keep that same energy. Undefeated is still better. Man, you guys love those Undefeated 4s. Do you guys, is it Undefeated 4 sneaker of the year to you guys? Let me know. Is Undefeated 4 sneaker of the year? Undefeated 4s sneaker of the year. Chat, let me know. Undefeated 4 sneaker of the year. Undefeated 4 sneaker of the year? Where are they? I don't have them. No doubt. White cements. Yeah, only because I copped for retail. How much are they going for? Hold on. Let me see how much they're going for. Anybody here paying resale? Who in here paying resale? Last sale, $435. Golly. A lot of y'all are staying patient. I tell you that. I'll tell you guys this. A lot of you guys are staying very, very patient on these, which I love. I love the fact that you guys are staying very, very patient. Because obviously after tax and all that shipping and stuff like that, like you're gonna be paying $400 plus. Like, man, all I gotta say, dude, if you have the metallic 5s, bro, trade those to get Undefeated 4s. Even if you have like 2-3 pairs, go get rid of them and get your Undefeated 4s. Those trainers sold out instantly. They probably didn't have a lot of pairs. I do want a second pair of brick by bricks though. But like, I don't know. I just feel like these shoes, like, I feel like this has to be in your collection. I'm sorry. Am I wrong? Like this shoe's gotta be in your sneaker collection, chat. And no orange laces pop. This gotta be in your sneaker collection, man. This just has to. Like how much the price is for these undefeated fours, like I would have thought that this shoe would be around 5, maybe 6, but like the fact that this is the reason why. Listen, I say this, chat, right? This is the reason why that I said that 2025 has been such a great year of shoes. Okay? It just has. I feel like we're getting a little greedy. Bee-boo for the 29-month 3-up mine haven't shipped yet. It will. It will ship. It will ship. It will ship. Shout out to my boy for the 29-month 3-up. Because like the thing is, like, market for sneakers is really not bad this year in 2025. It just hasn't. And the fact that you could probably get this shoe right here, an undefeated Air Jordan 4, where this shoe was what? I mean, the original pair is going for like $30,000, $20,000 to a shoe that you could get this for what? $400, which is not bad. That's like literally less than 2 Jordan GRs, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just one of those sneakers where like you would have never thought that Nike would bring this out, and then now it's going for what it goes for. I don't know. I honestly think we're getting a little too greedy, and we should take advantage of how the market is now, because who knows later down the road, you know, what the market is going to do. Because, I mean, it's a whole circle, bro. There's going to be a lot of shoes maybe later down the road that's going to be worth so much. Like, this shoe is definitely going to be like a $600 shoe later down the road, probably. That's what I'm saying. If you could get this under 3 or under 4, golly. Dude, what are you talking about, too? You're a size 13. Asking is $369. It's not far off from a size 8. It's $374. Like, here you go crying and complaining about your size, and your size is $360. It's going, asking is less for a size 13 than a size 8. Like, what are you crying about? What are you crying about? Like, maybe in other shoes, but I'm specifically talking about undefeated 4s. Like, what are you crying about? You're asking sizes at 3. You're lucky that this shoe in your size ain't going for 7. What up, B-Bass? What's good? Your size is literally asking at $369, bro. Like, what are you crying about? I mean, yeah, you go to GoDap, maybe it's going for a little bit more, but like I said, at the end of the day, you buy your shoes wherever you want to buy it at, you know? So, what do you want the shoe to be at? $600, bro? At least it's not, bro. At least your size is not going for like $700-800. Where yes, usually bigger sizes go for a good amount of money. Like they really do. Don't get that twisted. Size. If you wear a size 11.5 and up, your sizes are ridiculous when it comes to certain sizes. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying, like, prices are not too bad on these Undefeated 4s. I'm sure a lot of you guys were expecting this shoe to be way more than what it is. I'm sure a lot of people did. Like when I asked you guys before the drop how much this shoe was going to be, a lot of people did say it was going to be around $600 to $700 in bigger sizes. But a lot of these sizes are just tanking, and I truly think you should buy now before the Nike sneakers app drop, because after the sneakers app drop, I still think that prices are going to slowly creep up after that. So like if you could get this shoe for under $4, if you can, then I would definitely say yes. You know, I mean, I'm very surprised of how much these are going for right now. So yeah, exactly. I mean, overall, I mean, yes, big feet people struggle in the resale market for sure. Right? I mean, at least we're not living in the year of 2022 where everything was going for over $1,000. You know what I mean, Tooth? Like, you don't see sizes 11 through 14 going for over $1,000 on any other shoe this year. Like maybe Brick by Bricks if I go check, but other than that, like we used to see like Off-White, we used to see Unions, Travis's, all types of Jordans collabs go for over $1,000. And you know what's so crazy is that people were paying those prices. People were paying Travis's, Off-Whites and other collabs for $1,500-1,200. But now it's like in the big 2025, it's like, man, $400, yeah, is a lot of money, right? Because the retail prices of the shoes are already expensive. You know, but at least we're not there anymore. You know, this year alone, they've been dropping so many great sneakers where prices are very reasonable. I mean, I would say a lot of underrated sneakers. We've talked about this yesterday. Jordan 3 soles, they go for retail. Some of the collaborated drops that they've done this year, they don't really go for much. Obviously, Alma Manir don't go for much anymore. You know, we probably won't see Travis Scott's go for over $1,000. These fragments, no way they're going to be $1,000. You have Undefeated 4s that go for like what, $400. You know what I mean? You got all the Jordan 1 highs that dropped this year go for under retail or close to retail. Look at the Union Jordan 1 highs. They go for basically retail. So like at least we're not at a point where like we're really breaking the bank for a pair of shoes like this, you know? So I don't know. Obviously, the two shoes that go for a whole lot is Brick by Bricks and Jordan 1 High 85s, right? Brick by Bricks and Jordan 5 Black Metallics. If I could think of any other shoe that goes for more than like $6. Gonna secure the Undefeateds now just in case I don't hit on Sneakers app. I mean, the thing is, like, some people rather wait until the Nike Sneakers app drop, which is totally fine. I totally get it. You know what I mean? Like, I totally get it. Because the thing is, like, you see a lot of resellers nowadays be taxing on, like, early pairs. You had resellers taxing on the Jordan 4s, Cave Stones for $350. And that shoe goes for basically retail now. So that's what I'm, like, saying. Like, a lot of the GRs moving forward, just you got to stay patient. You gotta stay patient, man. Like, I truly don't think. I think long-term wise, like the Black Hat Jordan 4s are gonna hold up very, very well. But like on release day, I feel like they're gonna drop so many pairs of those Black Hat Jordan 4s because that is gonna be like the next big GR that everyone's gonna go for. Still waiting on the tracking information on the 4s. I'm gonna buy soon. Then if I get a pair on Sneakers app, I'll sell it to Legit Says. Yeah, honestly, that's the thing. Like, I just feel like this Undefeated 4 is gonna go back. It's gonna start to creep up around 400 plus during Christmas time, because they're not gonna restock these. They ain't gonna restock these. I mean, listen, maybe I could be wrong, but like after the Nike sneakers app drop, I honestly think people are going to start to forget about these by like October. And then, people are probably not going to be paying attention, some people are, but not everybody will be paying attention to resale prices on this shoe. So like they'll definitely creep up in the prices during the holiday season. Like I think this is going to be around $400 plus shoe by Christmas, probably, especially on the bigger sizes. I would secure just in case if they tank really bad. I even return mine back on StockX. You get a 14. I don't think anyone's going to return this though. Like this is a shoe I don't think too many people are going to return. They're definitely going to be holding on to these and keeping these for sure. So, like I said, depending of how they drop the shoe, whether if it's going to be an exclusive access or a 10-minute draw or a Leo drop, it doesn't matter. Like I truly think this price is going to go creep back up later. So folks, we're about these next month once the Travis fragments drop. Absolutely, man. And like I think the fragments will probably be like pretty limited when they do drop, but I just don't see that shoe being a $1,000 shoe, man. I just don't see it. Maybe later down the road within a year, because Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows always holds its value. But like, I just don't see it being a $1,000 shoe. I would secure it just in case. Orange laces smacks. I mean, it does. I mean, this shoe right here just looks really, really good with the orange laces. I think most people would rock orange. Do the really nice little bunny ears on the shoe. I would return that in mind as though I'm going for retail dub for everyone is concerned about it being EA drop too, Christian says. Smash out. What up, B-Bass? What's up? Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right, run it up for the one time. If you guys don't mind, let's get to 300 likes. I got 2 pairs of undefeated size 12, and I'm keeping them. Yeah, I'm sure most people are probably going to keep their undefeateds on ice. Wouldn't be surprised if anybody doesn't sell their pairs, just because, I mean, you got to think about it as well. You got to take account that there are a lot of pairs out there that have really bad quality issue. So it's going to be difficult for some people to even like let go of their pairs, even though they have both flawless pairs. Like, you know what I mean? Because there's pairs out there that, people are getting rid of because they don't like the quality control on the shoes. So they're just trying to dump them. That is probably what it is. And people don't want to risk paying resale online because of that reason. The amount of quality control that's out there for this shoe specifically, that is one reason why people are probably holding back on not selling, but buying online, because they don't know what kind of pair they're going to get, Like, are you going to get a, bad pair? Or are you going to get a perfect pair? It's not going to be straight taxing. Well, I mean, no one's forcing anybody to pay for those prices, That's why if I buy it, I'll bag from eBay too, legit says. I would sell my second pair, then bricks are calling my name. Hey, man, listen, brick by bricks are going to only keep going up, man. Only keep going up. 40,000 fragments worldwide. One of my undefeated 4s had minor glue stains, and the other ones is flawless, Alexa says. There you go. Go is better to buy from. I mean, I get that question all the time. What would I prefer to buy on? What platform? I mean, it really doesn't necessarily matter to me, dude. Like, I would definitely say this is you buy at your own risk. Like, there's a lot of people would say, yo, Raph, I'd rather buy from StockX. I'd rather buy from Go. I'd rather buy from eBay. Everyone has their own experiences with each platform. So I don't think it necessarily matters. It's just up to you where you rather buy your shoes at. I feel like people try to go for the best price too. I need a size 13 main. I'm praying sneakers got me. Hey man, listen, if it ends up being a Leo drop or a 10-minute raffle, or even if I get exclusive access, I'm going for a size 11 for anybody that needs it for the retail oop. All right, I'm doing retail oops on the undefeated 4s for the retail. All right, so I already have a pair. I don't need to double up on these undefeated 4s. So if anybody needs a size 11, hopefully I'm able to hit. I will sell my pair for retail to somebody in the chat. I've been peeping eBay, and some of them have some bad quality control. At this point, I don't care as long as that doesn't look like shit. It says the knitting on the tongue is a little wonky, and one small glue stain under one of the wings. But other than that, 100% wearable. Ain't no one saying they want to buy from StockX. They just want to. Orlando says, right? The people, hey man, listen, I don't need a double up on these. So How long is the SRU crab core? I don't know, RX Fly Fish. That's a good question. I really don't know on that one. I don't know. There goes Tito Kicks. I'm a size 11. I might just hold out and wait for you, Raph, if you hit. I mean, listen, there's gonna be a lot of people. I know a lot of people are gonna be asking me if I end up hitting, dude. That's normally how it goes. It's like, oh shoot, Rappy hit. Rappy selling for retail. You know, that's normally how it goes. So I mean, it's fine. You know, I'm all about just like trying to, you know, hook people up if anybody wants it for the toe. I should try to go for a bigger size and just trade size 7.5. Me too. Anyone let me know. I could sell mine for retail if I hit again. I already have 2 pairs and don't need a third one. Rather help y'all out. JBR says, there you go. If I hit on Sneakers app, I'll sell trade for groceries. There you go. Just lob it to me for free shipping. Francisco says, keep it real. Air Max 1000 comfy or no? Don't meet ride because Nike sent you a pair. Just be honest. No, oh, man. I literally said mainly is that they're very, very comfortable. Is it worth $180? No. Okay, I've said this before, and I said I'd truly be honest, and I told you guys I'm always honest with my stuff, is that even if they did not send me a pair, I'd probably pass. And that's just me being honest. I told you guys, I'm honest with everything, dude. I'm honest with everything. Some people just think that, like, oh, you're just meat riding or you're just, like, glazing all that stuff. Like, of course, I'm going to appreciate and I'm going to show the love back. That's how it is. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to put my honest opinion about it, and that is it. And that's why I said I'd rather have this colorway than the black colorway. So I definitely prefer this colorway over the black. So like I said, I'm still going to put my honest opinion about that. Told you guys this before, like back in 22, Puma hit me up. I told y'all that's why I don't think they mess with me no more, dude, because like there's many events that happen out here in Puma. I got an offer to, I think they were trying to push not the LaMelo basketball shoes, but they had other basketball shoes, I think, or runners they wanted to push. This was back in 2022, and I respectfully declined because I don't have any Pumas. I don't really mess with Puma like that. You know what I mean? Like, and plus it was a silhouette that I just knew that I was not a fan of. So it's like, I respectfully decline. So, it is what it is. There was no bag exchange. Like, there was no money involved. It was just like, hey, I want to show love, send the shoes over. But I just respectfully declined. So I don't know how transparent I could be more than that. Undefeated fours. Definitely not sneaker of the year due to poor quality control. And that's why I told you, like, I'm all about Nike and Jordan Brand, man. Like, I've been like that for a long time, even though I had a run with Adidas just because of comfort wise. But like, my first love was always Nike and Jordan. So I'm all about seeing some new stuff that they drop, and I'm all for it. So still hoping for a size 14, Aries says. Now you could use some Puma basketball sneakers. Kinda, not really. I mean, I've always just been in the market for like Adidas basketball, which I'm a huge fan of, and Nike and obviously Jordan Brand sneakers. I do want to try out the Jordan 40s though. So you drop the bag? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, when somebody makes some nasty food, you don't tell them, you just put them on a plate and trash can upside down. That's crazy. White Cement 4 sneaker of the year? Yeah, definitely for sure. 100%, man. Undefeated 4s aren't sneaker of the year. They are sneaker of a lifetime. Really? Undefeated 4s are a sneaker of a lifetime, huh? Golly. Ravi, did you cop the Pizza 4s? It's Jordan Brand. Robert says no. Honestly, and if I put on a list of all the shoes that I want, okay, especially for this month, Shatter Backboards. Obviously, if we got to go for the Undefeated 4s, and then that's it. Maybe Awake Blues, Awake 5s, just because that blue pair is growing on me. But we are getting that pink pair in, though. We're getting that pink pair in. I just know that pink pair I'm probably never going to wear. But it is nice to get them in hand and show you guys like my thoughts and opinions about them. So we'll get that very, very soon for sure. Shout outs to I agree with Pedro. This is where the story matters. This is a shoe where we're never supposed to get. Like, if we look at the year, we got shoes we never thought we'd ever see again. This is literally amazing of a sneaker year. Absolutely, Lace Guy. I 100% agree with you, man. 100%. Shouts to Easy Dough for the 19-month re-up. Have a great day, Rav. What up, Alan? What's good, dude? Shouts to Easy Dough in the freaking building. Voodoo's you need. Yeah, Voodoo's like next month. I feel like that's where we're going to get that Air Force One is next month, chat. The Air Force One off-whites, or aka the Virgil Ablohs. We're probably going to get those next month. So you got those. You got the Travises. You hit on the Wakes. No, a homie of mine just put his name in the hat. He didn't really want them, so he asked me if I wanted them. So I was like, sure. So I have the pink colorway. Obviously, I probably won't get it until later. Anyone that hit on the Wakes probably get their pair before me, because he still has to get shipped out to me after he receives his pair. So October 30th, you think so? For the Air Force Ones, they need to keep September hot. They really do. I mean, September is pretty hot. I mean, they got they have the Air Jordan 4, right? They have the Cave Stones dropping. They have the Travises dropping, right? They have those dropping. What else is dropping? They have the Tokyo 5s that are dropping. There's a good amount of stuff that are dropping in September. Obviously, that's only 3 shoes out of how many days in the month, but still, like, September should be pretty decent, To missed on the first day should be happy me either, Keith says. Next month they should be Fire Reds. Oh, Fire Red 5s. That's right. Fire Red 5s are supposed to drop. What's your all-time favorite Jordan? All-time favorite Jordan of all time? Man, that's tough, man. There's a couple, man. There's a couple out there, because I love the Bread Highs. I like the Bread 4s. I'm a huge Bread guy. So I don't know. Jordan 3 dropping. October will get us break unless they do restocks. Too Crucial says. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be, obviously back to school, push for Nike and Jordan Brand, right? Who knows if we're going to get a Kobe Day on Sunday, right? This Saturday, we have the Kobe 3s dropping, and you have the Shatter Backboards. Plus, like, Sunday is Kobe Day. I don't know. There hasn't really been any noise when it comes to Kobe Day. I know it's only Tuesday, but you would kind of think that, some people would start talking about Kobe Day possibly happening on a Sunday, since Kobe Day is this weekend. So I don't know. We'll keep our eyes open, ears peeled, and see if they end up, there's some rumors or talks about Kobe Day, and hopefully there is. So I'm not crazy on the Kobe 3s. I would say that, if anybody was asking. Anyone know when Finish Line raffle for the Shatter Backboards? I think, Jake, that the Shatter Backboards are going to be a first come first serve this weekend. I think it's going to be a first come first serve. If anybody needs a pair of Shatter Backboards, I think it's going to be a first come first serve on that. So make sure you guys hit that like button, though. Let's get to 300 likes. All right, smash that like button. All right, eyes open, eyes peeled, or ears peeled. Eyes peeled, ears open, whatever. Brad, that's a lot of cards. Orlando says, I need Awakes. Don't care for Travis's. Kobe Volt creeping up on the sneaker feed. Is it really? Did they update anything on that? Because it's been on the feed for the Kobe Volt. I didn't see anything else. I see the Halos, and the Kobe Volt is still up there. The Kobe Volt is still up there for sure. And Travis are bangers September, and then add Black Toe 5s and the OG heads like me, Unknown says. Fire Red still complete my OG 5s. You guys think Copper Drop on Fire Red 5s, man, they're nice. Hopefully it's the same quality as the grapes. Chat, let me know. Hold on, let me bring it up real quick. Let me see. Where is it? Fire Red 5s. Copper Drop in the chat real quick while I find the picture. Man, where is it? Oh, here it is. You guys like the black tongue over the silver? I don't mind either or. Simple and clean. Cobb. Eyes peeled, ears open, Ricky says. Simple and clean. Cobb. Oh, wow. A lot of you guys are saying Cobb. This is set to drop September 13th. September 13th, chat. When is the cave stone supposed to drop? Is there anything in the beginning of September? The weekend of Labor Day. So you have the weekend of Labor Day. We have the first off, which I probably won't be live on September 1st. And then you have the 6th. So you have the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, the 27th. That's all the Saturdays. Because I think the cave stones are supposed to drop maybe at the end of the month of September. Maybe. I think the 6th. Okay. Is it the 6th? For the cave stones, chat? Does anybody know? Black tongue over the silver. It is the 6th. Okay, so September 6th, we're getting the cave stones. Dang. Golly. So the 6th is the 4s. The 13th are the fire red 5s. And then Travis's are on the next following weekend, which obviously maybe the 19th. Need these first week, and then obviously probably the week of the 21st, we get the Tokyo 5s. September is pretty promising. Promising. I turn 30 next month. So what's dropping that week? My week of my birthday, the Tokyo 5s end up dropping that week. So September is pretty promising, I would say. My wallet's about to hurt, AB said. I feel you, man. It's never. Hey, wait, hold on. Time out. When is the lookbook for Supreme coming out? Because is there still rumors talking about the SB Supreme still dropping this year? Is that still a thing? That's still a thing, right? Definitely Cobb Ricky versus World says. That's still a thing, right, chat? Promising and very expensive, Pat says. I got Cave Stones 4s. Definitely a beautiful shoe. Cave Stones are great, man. I still would say Cave Stones 100% look way better in hand, bro. Way better in hand. A lot of you guys that want the Cave Stones, hey, man, don't think twice. Because I promise you that shoe is very, very nice in hand. $2026 for the Supremes, they got canceled for now. Are the Tokyo 5s dropping on the sneakers app? I think it is, Chris. I think it will. They're dropping exclusively out there in Tokyo this month, but the official release date, it's supposed to be like next month. What up, D God Juice? Adidas charged me $318 for entering the confirmed raffle. That's crazy work. If they holding my funds, I better hit. Yeah, $318. Golly. $318 for those freaking jellyfishes. Cave Stone's more wearable than Undefeateds. That's not a hot take, dude, because it is. It is. I need a drop of the Cave Stone video, Digachu says. Cave Stones are Munir mochas. All I gotta say, dude, is that the Munir 6s is the best Munir to drop this year. That's all I gotta say. Munir 6s is the best Amas to drop this year. No, hands down. I'm just over Munir 4s and 3s. The 6s are great. Munir 6s are great. Okay? Munir 6s are amazing. They're nice. Quality looks great. It reminds me of the Georgetown 6s in a way. But, like, I'm just over Munir 4s and 3s, man. I really am. Like, truly. The thing is, like, for me, too, like, when I got the original Alma 4s in hand, I ended up getting rid of them because I wasn't a crazy fan of them. So the Undefeateds are the outlets. You don't really have to match them with anything. Or excuse me, Undefeateds are the outfit. You don't really need them. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Sometimes when it comes to sneakers, you don't really have to like really match. Like I get it, it's like a green and orange shoe, but you don't really need a green and orange shirt. You feel me? Like you could go with like a basic, like maybe a black and white, nice little graphic tee or something like that, and then you could wear some like camo shorts with them. That sounds legit. Camo shorts with with Undefeated 4s with a black t-shirt. Boom, right there. And then maybe get like a matching hat, maybe like maybe an orange or green military colored hat, maybe. That'd be nice too. Need a jellyfish if I hit the oats. I'm counting my jellyfish entry, tomorrow Panoy says. If you know a avian dress, you can wear any shoe. Kimile says, we not matching in 2025. I got rid of my 4s too. Wasn't a fan. Pass says, no matching. Diffuse blue 3s. Yeah, the 3s were nice. The 3s were nice for the Amas, but it's just like I was just over the whole thing, man. The OG's Alma 4s are still a great looking shoe, especially if you want to dress them up, Tyler says. Keep it simple. Most of the time, your sneakers do need the talking neutral colors outfits, but the colors are colorful. It must be nice, says. Yeah, like when you guys put your outfit together, I'm not gonna hold y'all. For me, I start with the t-shirt. I know some people start with the shoe, but me, I start with the t-shirt. Like, you guys let me know. Like, if you were going to put an outfit together, what do you guys start with? Do you guys start with the hat, the t-shirt, or do you guys start with the shoes? I got a whole fit ready for the SneakerCon this weekend, but the 4s. Oh, yeah, it is SneakerCon. What is it? SneakerCon Dallas this weekend? SneakerCon Dallas, right? I got to email the production team for the shirts, see what the latest oop is. Seeing what's going on with that. Shirts fun show. Pants. Start with the pants first. Underwear. Yo, Rap, what's going on with Undefeated drop and Off-White Air Force Ones? K183 says, I mean, official images are now surfacing more for the Undefeated Force. So that means we're probably going to get it very, very soon. And then obviously it comes down to the Air Force Ones. Official images are now out for the Air Force Ones Off-Whites. Virgil Ablohs, aka Virgil Ablohs. More like Labubicon. Air Max 95s are the best this year, City says. Socks first, shoes. I'm an old man, don't match. Shit, Roman says. Off-Whites, just like Roblox character, City Orlando says. Military greens go with everything. It's universal, SDG says. You know what? I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to hold you. Like, I really do hope, because the thing is, what Dead Shutter hit on a size 10.5, and what his goal was is to set at size 10.5 to me, to sell it to one of you guys for retail. But I honestly think what I'm going to do, if Dead Shutter is down for this, if he ends up wanting to sell his pair for retail, he said he was going to send it to me. I think I might try to raffle it off at SneakerCon for someone to have the opportunity to buy the shoe for retail. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to put that suggestion out there and see what we could do. I think that'd be kind of cool to do, to bless someone for retail. And then they have to be a size 10.5 and they have to wear the shoe out. Like that is the goal right there. Like, you have to be a size 10.5. Like, you have to prove it in person, and then you get a ticket. And then you put your phone number and we'll send it out a text message or something like you hit, and then they have to wear the shoe out. I don't know, something cool. They have to wear it with and then we keep the box. and we keep the box. We keep the box. You keep everything else. Sounds like a good gig to me. What's my favorite top 5 shoes so far? I mean, Brick by Bricks are up there. What White Cement 4s are my sneaker of the year. Why wouldn't you just pick someone in the chat? I don't know. I want to do something. I want to do something fun. At SneakerCon. So, SneakerCon. Well, it will be the supporters that come up. They wouldn't know. Anybody wouldn't know unless they come up to the table. Like, I'm not gonna just promote it like out there. It's like if you support the channel, you come up to the table, then you get an opportunity to buy the shoe for retail. So that's it. So I buy from Nike and Jordan. They gotta sponsor me. Finesse says. Next day on eBay on No Box Vernier Diaz Deleon says. It's probably not gonna go for much either though. I mean, and it's worn. So no box stop, Sean says. You have to step in. The gum and fire must be nice, says. These new off-white Air Forces ones look so nice. I'd definitely trade one for my Undefeated 4s for them. Let's see. But we support you here. Not everyone can go to SneakerCon, Turner says. I mean, Turner, at the end of the day, I get what you're saying, bro. But, like, why does it matter? I mean, why does it matter what we do with the sneaker at the end of the day, right? Like, why does it matter? I mean, it's a cool idea, I would say. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's kind of the same thing in here. Like, I could sell it to one of anybody that, you know, that's in the channel. Some, you know what I mean? And then you guys could do whatever you want with the shoe. You could sell it. You could do whatever you want. I mean, that's like with most giveaways. I don't know. Just something different. I don't think it really matters what we do with the shoe or not. Especially, it's not even mine. I mean, it's Dead Shutters. It's up to him what he wants to do. You know, just an idea that I could bring it up to him. Whether if he doesn't want to, that's fine. That's up to him. If he wants to sell it, if he wants to just decide to sell it to one of you guys in the chat, then that's up to him. You know. So I mean, I don't think it really necessarily matters what he wants to do or what we do with the sneaker. I don't know. You trying to build a bigger volume? Bobo so says no EA on JD and the Shadow Backboard ones. Malcolm says. Matters because you are aware that you have supporters who didn't hit, Turner says. I totally get that, Turner. I totally get that, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, it really doesn't matter what we do with the shoe, you know. Not everyone can join the chat either, so as long as a supporter gets it. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if the shoe will be there, and if anybody that supports the channel, you know, if anybody supports the channel that comes up to the table are supporters, bro. I mean, especially if they're going out their way to see my table and going out their way in time to buy a ticket to SneakerCon and come to support come to support. I mean, it's regarding it. It doesn't matter. It's a supporter regardless. So, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I mean, and there's no shade, no nothing. I get it. Like, we've done plenty of giveaways in this channel many times, you know, but like, I just feel like for this one, we'll just do something a little bit different, you know? I don't know. Doesn't always have to be on the chat. Like, I try to cater to Discord too. There's Discord supporters as well. I do want to do something for Instagram though. Like, I know there's a lot of people there's some good amount of you that follow me on IG, but I want to do something on Instagram as well. So, it's SneakerCon LA, you know, it's SneakerCon LA. So it's a pair of shoes. It ain't that serious. Yeah, it's all good. He's just putting out suggestions out there. So shouts to Turner, bro. Now everyone can join that chat is big and Gavin. Dope reply comparing the chat to SneakerCon call, he says. School bro, I'm just asking questions. Yeah. No. I feel you, bro. No. You're good. No, you're good. Not everyone wears a 10.5 anyways. Sneaker dropping Undefeated 4s and Awake 5s on 28th. This would be interesting, Iceman Kick says. Make them raw dog the shoe out of the SneakerCon if they win. Yeah, imagine they're just walking on their heels walking away. I said Amo Manir 95s are the best of the year compared to the other Amoas, said he says. I mean, yeah, if that's how you feel, because that's a little bit different. I would say out of all the shoes that Amma dropped this year, Amma Manir 95 is definitely different out of the pack for sure. You know, because they just dropped the just a basic all white Air Force One, and then other than that, like with the same colorways with the with the 4s and the 3s. So it's all good, you know. Materialistic things anyways. Orlando says at least someone that fits it will end up with it. Seawolk says exactly, bro. So I mean, some suggestions, you know what I'm saying, but I do appreciate all the you know, the advice and stuff like that. I do appreciate you guys, whether if it's bad or good. Hey man, I have like 20 civil hoodies I need to offload by the end of the year, Tanene says. Yo, should you go see LAFC get autographs from Zana? K183 says. I agree. Amonier's 95 hands down, an amazing shoe. I haven't seen the quality on the in person. What up, Seawolk? Make sure you guys run it up to 300 likes. If you're ghost watching today, smash that like button. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do, man. Run it up for the one time. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. I'm planning to do a giveaway here on the chat very soon. I'm thinking about something, but I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll see. All right, my position at work elevated, so not much time for the streams anymore. Missing the family. Hope everyone is well. What up, I wear bricks? It's all good, dude. It's all good. Things happen. You know, there's a lot of people that in here that are usually in here every day that, you know, that has a new position at work, or they got a new job, or just family issues and stuff like that. There's so many people that we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen Joel in a while. We haven't seen Keen in a while. We haven't seen, we see El Migos here and there, just depends. But I mean, there's some people in here that you guys normally see every single day or used to are no longer here. They're just busy with life, man. That's just life, man. What's up, buddy? Morning.
Good morning, Chad.
Oh gosh. All right. Y'all sworn people are for making statements in here. Sneaker con points. Wait, what's that mean? Frosty for the 39 month re-up. Emoji. Why you gotta do the heart emoji like that, bro? Why you do something else? Shout out to Frosty for the 39 month re-up, man. I appreciate that. My also let me say these Nike yeah, Air Force 3s are a slept on fire shoe. Didn't those drop last year, or was that the beginning of that year? Shout out to Frosty for 39. Yeah, life is just lifing, man. That's how it is. You can't expect everybody to show up every single day. Where's Parham been? Parham's been MIA. I still talk to him time to time, but he's still around. He's still around. You can't like the Undefeated Cave Stones and Bricks and not feel the while you were sleeping 4s. They're the same shoe. Granted, Violet isn't for everybody, but the materials in the box is fire because I mean, but everyone likes what they like, you know what I mean, which is fine. You know, Genesee, what up? What up, Pete, the Greek in the building? What's good? Parham got a board. That's crazy. Mark and his girlfriend Orlando says. Shout out my boy Pete, the Greek in the freaking building. What's good, my boy? What up? What's good? I mean, like, what is the one shoe? Whether if you guys either took an L on it or is expecting to hopefully hit on this year, what is that one shoe that you guys need before the end of this year? That you guys it's just like, I need them, Rafi. I don't care what resell. Hopefully I hit for retail. Like, what is one shoe that you guys need before the year ends? I mean, we're already in August. So, I mean, we're getting pretty close, you know, towards the fall season, and that's when you know it's getting closer to the end of the year. But you guys let me know, what is one shoe that you guys need? I'm not gonna hold you, Skinner. I might low-key get those Aqua 8s. Ooh, Chicago Lows. Shout out to Kills Collects. Thank you so much for the 25 month re-up. Always hanging out in the back here.
Always hanging.
Cheers, fam and Raph. Shout out to my
Cheers,
boy,
fam
man.
and Raph.
Kills Collects for the 25 month re-up, my guy. Thank you so much, man. Over 2 years. Bubblegum Awake 5s, Yo-Yo Sosa says. Okay. I know Fire Red 5s or Jordan 1 Low Chicago's. Man, listen, Chicago ones, man. Fragments. Have a double back for the Brick by Bricks, custom says. Voodoos. Gammas. Next need are the Tokyo 5s, Jade Red House says. I'm paying resale for the fragments. I don't know, man. Someone asked me if I was going to pay resale for the fragments. I was like, I don't know. The only shoe that I paid resale so far this year has only been the Brick by Bricks. Supreme SBs. That's the only thing that I have. That's it. Metallic pinks from Pure Monies. None, honestly. Plus, Babe wants a pair. You know what's so crazy? That I'm so kind of glad that the wifey is not really into Jordans like that. She's really not. Like, she's not really a sneakerhead. She's really not. Like, I would consider, like, my girl would not be considered as a sneakerhead. Like, she just likes what she likes. Like, she normally likes to wear boots. You know, she doesn't really. The only sneakers that she likes to wear is her Vomeros and her New Balances, and that's it. But, like, she rarely wears those because she's always wearing slippers. Like, you know, girl slippers, you know. How much do you expect the Fragment Travis to be? What are you willing to pay? Hopefully retail, you know. I think the most, man, realistically, because I don't think that shoe is going to go for like $300, but that's the most I'd pay for Fragments. It's like $300, dude. I don't think I'm paying more than $4 for the shoe. Just, if I don't hit, I'm moving on to the next one, dude. I think I say that now, but it's just I think, because the one shoe, Jordan 1 Low, that I really want is not the trophy room, excuse me, the Chicago's. That is one shoe that I need. Is Chicago 1 Lows. Like I understand it's just a black, red, and white shoe. I'm sorry, but I need that sneaker. I really do. Like, I've been gassing up the Chicago 1 Lows since the beginning of the year. I need that shoe. That's how it's supposed to be, Raph. You like what you like, regardless of the hype or not. Exactly, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, Chicago 1 Lows are the best Jordan 1 Lows to drop this year. People are just going to be like, yo, listen, chat. Anyone that really needs those Chicago 1 Lows, don't let anyone tell y'all otherwise, bro. Because the thing is, people are just going to be like, oh, Rav, they're just Chicago's, because they're probably babysitting StockX, looking at the price on the Chicago 1 Lows, you know, and that's when the real opinions start to come out. The fake opinions start to come out. It's like, oh, I don't want them. They're trash because they're bricks. But I need them. But Raph, you already wearing them? Wearing the what? My wife thinks and rings are more than fire than the Awake Pinks. Bought them for nothing. Dude, just sell them, dude. Just sell them. Just sell them. They're going for a lot anyways, or just trade them to what you want to get. You do that as well. What up, Town Legend? What up, Momo? What's good, dude? When did the Chicago's come out? Chicago's are coming out, I believe, in November, chat, right? November, I think. I need those taxis. No EA for the shadow. No EA for the shadow backboards, Young. It's going to be all first come, first serve, but we'll see tomorrow. Chicago SBs are better in my opinion. Dude, my pair is beat, dude. Okay, so did I tell you guys that story about my Chicago SBs? So I went to the mall, right? And I was leaving, and these two girls needed help to gas their car. Okay, did I tell you guys this? I think I did. And so, like, I was like, you know, I was being a good Samaritan, and I went to go help because they had, like, the gas gallon, right? They had the gas gallon. And first thing and foremost, I said, you guys, I was like, how long did you have your car out here? She's like, oh, the whole night. And I said, you didn't bother to gas your car before you parked your car here? Like, how the hell? You know, she was like, well, I was in a rush, whatever, right? Bro. Mind you, there was gas everywhere, because the thing is that the cap on the gas can, on their gas gallon thing, it broke. So they're trying to they took the cap off and they're trying to pour the gas thing in their gas can, and it's just spilling everywhere. So like when I got there, bro, there was gas everywhere on the ground, bro. It smelled so bad. Mind you, it was like a disclosed parking garage. So like the smell, and plus, mind you, it's hot as hell. It's like 100 plus degrees, and you could just smell it. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I was like, how long have you guys been doing this? And they're like, about like 20 minutes, and it just keeps spilling. So luckily, I had a plastic cup that we went to a restaurant at with my kids, and so like, luckily the girl had scissors, and I cut the cup, and I made it into like some sort of like I forgot what I used it for. I kind of twisted and get to make sure it, like, you know what I'm saying, you have a little bit, it will be more easier for the gas to go in, and that's exactly what I did, and it started working, bro. I had gas all over my shoes, so that's why my SB Chicago Dunks, bro, the entire sole, it doesn't I don't think it smells like gas anymore, but dude, the funnel, yeah, I created a funnel for it, and like, bro, my entire bottom of my Chicago SBs were drenched in freaking gas, dude. It smelled so bad. Came home, didn't even put them in the house. I left them in the back of the back porch. Left them there for like a month, bro. Are they still out there? Hold on. Because I rinsed it off. No, they're not there anymore. They're back in its box. They're back at its original box. And let me tell y'all something, dude. It was bad, bro. It was bad, dude. It was bad. It smelled so bad. I was like, man, even going home, like, I had to stop by a Target and like literally rinse off my shoe because that's how bad the smell was. Like, I had to leave my car open, like my windows open for a while. I had a headache. I was just like, oh my goodness, dude. Drenched in freaking gas. Let's see it wrap. Oh, dude, my Chicago SBs are beat. Like, they're worn. Like, they're doing the hee. Like, that's what they're doing, man. Like, they're all creased up. They're dirty. I haven't cleaned them in a while. So they're basically my beaters, just like the orange labels. Remember the orange label SBs? Those are cooked. These are cooked. Oh, these are cooked. They're kind of clean, but these are done for. You guys remember these? Dude, these are the orange label SBs. These are great. These are great shoes. I love these. Oh, I got some extra white laces. Oh, why? They're the same laces. Look at my extra laces. Yeah. Like, these are doing the hee-hees, too. These are doing the hee-hees. But it's just like the bottom of the shoes are, like, stupid dirty. But, like, you know, I wanted these really bad. I think I got these from... Where did I get these from? I don't know where I got these from. Tactic? Yeah, I got these from Tactic. I'm gonna buy these. Not even bad. Cooked, booked. Well, you gotta see them in hand. The thing is, like, I told you all this. I don't clean the bottom of my shoe. I don't clean the bottom of my sneakers. I know some of y'all do. I don't. Yeah, I don't clean the bottom. I don't clean the bottom of my shoes. I just don't. I know some people do, but I don't. It's rumored that the Cool Gray 11s golf shoes are releasing during the holiday season. Dude, that's like seven Jordan 11s dropping in the holiday. Did you guys know that? There's like 7 pairs of Jordan 11s like dropping in around October to November. Gas smells never goes away. Yes, it does. It doesn't smell anymore. I cleaned the bottom of the shoes. Been leaving them out on the porch, and they don't really smell. They don't smell like gas anymore. Save yourself $150. I'm sorry, but golf is lame. Some people in here that play golf, bro. Some people in here play golf. One thing flirting out. Look, Florida says, It's get Shula once you see the foam, you're in the zone. Sneak Jakes, John says. Out of these, you should get the cool gray orange labels. SB quality is awesome. Marco says. I the thing is, man, I'm not crazy on like all gray shoes. I'm really not. Like if someone would ask me, like if I liked an all gray sneaker, I just wouldn't wear it. Who else mad that the Wakes got the same number? The thing is, like, there should be no reason why people would be upset why all the numbers are the same, though. Like, I was just curious. Like, that's why I put it out there on Twitter. It's like, did all the pairs come in, like, the same number? And I guess they did. And, like, some of the comments are just, like, some of the comments are ridiculous, bro. Like, people are just acting like, oh, who cares if they're numbered, whatever. Just enjoy the shoe. Like, I get it, yeah, but it was just a question. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know all the shoes were all the same number. I didn't know that. So it sounds limited, but it doesn't sound limited in a way. So like 0001 out of 7,000 is just whatever what it is, you know? So, but the thing is, keep me laced. The cave stones are not, I do, but I'm not going to go for them. And plus, they don't really look gray in hand. You got to see them in hand, bro. You got to see them in hand. They're different. They look like a really darkish, depending on the light that hits it, it looks brown. The orange label SBs white with the gum soles are so nice, the Trey Miner says. Yeah, so like honestly, this doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't. The numbers, I was just asking because I was like, is these numbers or not? Like, prices keep going up regardless, Famous says. Yeah, the prices on these are going to hold up very well on these fives, man. Like, they're not going to... I don't think they're going to dramatically take a huge dip in the resale market. Like, the Wake fives are going to hold its value for a very long time. So... Corey, what up, man? What we are live waiting for? Oh, no, we're just yapping for now. He said very limited to 7,000. Wouldn't be known. I don't know. See, the thing is, that's why I wouldn't really worry about stock numbers, chat. Like, that is one thing that nobody should worry about because no one really knows the significance of the amount of numbers are out there total. But, like, that's the only thing that's the only stock numbers that I provide, obviously, here in this channel is on the Nike Sneakers app stocks. You know, that's the only thing I know. But like worldwide, like I don't know that. I just go based off what's dropping on Sneakers app, and that's it. Would you have made it more special? Yeah, I guess it would have made it more special, but like at the end of the day, I don't think it necessarily matters. But I mean, whatever, it's all good. That's on both pairs. Trey says they tax it for Wake fives. I'm wondering if both colorways are really gonna drop on the Nike Sneakers app. But as of right now, the blue pair is only dropping on Sneakers app. I don't know if both of them are. I don't know. I really don't know. Famous for the 31-month re-up. Yo, let's yap about important stuff like draft day. Famous says. Like yeah, I gotta tap in with you guys this Wednesday to see what date you guys want to do, because I think the first game is in the regular season. Let me see. Preseason. I know the Chiefs play, right? The Chiefs are week 1. No, September 4th is the first game. September 4th is the first game. So that's in like 2 weeks. So Thursday night football is Cowboys and Eagles. And then Friday, there's a game on Friday, which is the Chiefs and the Chargers. So... I gotta at least no later than next week. We have to do the draft next week. Sometime next week we have to do that draft. I'm thinking we could do it on the 31st. I'm ready to get my parlays in. Too Crucial says, not true, Raf. I got 7,000. I don't know what's going on with the numbered pairs, man. I really don't know. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you guys tapping in as always. I think I'll be live later for the Air Max 1000s. I think they go live at 10. So I think I'll be live then if anybody wants to join up. So, but I have to get my kids ready for school. So I mean, they look ready, but we're just gonna head out here soon. So I'll see you guys later, man. I love y'all. I might just jump on real quick for the Air Maxes and see where we go from there. And then yeah, so I appreciate you guys tapping in. As always, hit that like button, be a part of the notification gang, and press that bell button down below to be notified when all our streams on our videos do go up. I appreciate you guys. All right, hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to 350 likes, and I'll see you guys very, very soon, man. You guys have a good one. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace. Goodbye. Goodbye, Rye.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games
There's no denying what we want.